All right, welcome to another edition of the BS sessions. I'm Mark, that's Jerry, that's Andy,
What's
and
up?
that's Charles. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
everybody.
man? How you guys doing, man?
Good.
I am doing okay.
Are you guys excited for foosball?
Of
Playing
course.
the foosball.
I sure am. I love.
Of course, but I'm a Browns fan, so usually by week 1 or week 2, I'm not that excited anymore. So we'll see how it goes this year.
I think the 49ers are going to have the exact same season they had last year. I think they're going to start out slow and then, do good at the end. I'm not sold on Trey Lance. I don't know. Now George Kittle's hurt. And
Well, he's day to day, dude.
yeah, but there's a couple of reports that said it's worse than what they're telling people.
Ooh,
I don't think they want to spill the beans to Chicago quite yet, but I don't know. But,
well, Shanahan
yeah,
likes to keep that shit close to the vest.
if they catch on fire like they did last year at the end of the season, they have a chance, definitely. Because the NFC is definitely not as tough as the AFC.
Not this year.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how the Cowgirls do.
They're going to do good. They'll probably win that division still. I mean, they're not going to be a bad team.
Oh, I think the Eagles will have something to say about that. The Eagles look really good.
Yeah, that seems to be the favorite in the NFC East are the Eagles. But of course, it's going to be a two-team fight because those two teams are the only ones that are really going to, do anything this year. I think, even though the Commanders might be a little surprising.
Yeah, I would like
I'm still getting used to that name.
I would like to see the
know, right?
Commanders come in and command.
The AFC is going to be freaking wild this year, especially the West.
Oh, the West is going to be a fight, a dog fight.
Go, dude!
I don't-
Go! Sorry.
I just think the Raiders they're talking, but I think they're gonna fade. I really think the dark horse in that division is freaking the Chargers. If the Chargers get a defense going, they're gonna be tough to beat.
Well, they do. They got Khalil Mack
Well, it doesn't mean
Defensive-
anything.
and Bosa. They have tough ass defensive line.
Yeah, but Bosa's been slowing down for a couple of years.
Why did he have like 14 sacks last year?
Whatever. That's a slow year.
I think his brother, if he stays healthy, I think he's gonna hit 20 this year. I had that feeling.
All right. Well, but before we start bullshitting, we're bullshitting early. I need to announce what we're going to do. Today, we're doing a top 11 comedians, and I have, I don't know if you guys, I have 5 bonus ones after my 11. So
I have some.
no, I have some. It was hard, man. There's a lot of great comedians out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now these are ones that had to have done stand up once in their life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, most of these people came from stand-up and it became
True.
actors. So.
Well, I mean, I don't think like Chevy Chase. He never did stand up. I don't think. Did
No, I didn't pick Chevy
No.
Chase.
he? Dan Aykroyd. I don't think ever did
No.
stand up.
Yeah. He was on the Second City. That's kind of well, that was
really?
kind of skits. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, John.
Yeah.
John Candy. Oh man, I forgot to add somebody that I loved on this thing. Fuck.
All mine did stand up.
Oh, mine. So did mine.
Yeah, mine too. Mine pretty much came from the stand-up
Yeah.
era.
Okay, but before we get into that, we already bullshit about the NFL season. But let's get into some. Let me do my rant real quick before I get a little wasted and don't want to do it.
Uh-oh.
I may actually want to do it more. What are you talking about?
Well,
we might get some bonus.
Then I
We'll
won't
get some
shut
bonus
up.
rant.
I need
We'll get some
everybody
bonus
else
rant.
to talk because if I go on a rant, dude, it's like, okay, show over. No, I'm joking. I could go on an hour-long rant.
Let's
That
hear
was
it.
a foul. Let's see. My rant is I was in this group. What was it? Motherfuckers of Metal,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Which I'm still in.
Well, good for you, but you already told me they've already bitched at you,
No,
right?
they didn't.
You said
No.
they did. You said some girl bitched at you.
Oh, that was about Ace Frehley. That's some Kiss. That's inner Kiss fighting.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
was
I
he was
put some like
anti-Ace, and that was it.
I put some hard rock in there and like pseudo metal. And what I got was like a bunch of this ain't metal. What the fuck you posting this shit in here? This ain't metal. This ain't metal. You know what?
Go
Fuck
metal.
all you fucking grumpy old heads out there. You can fucking sit and spin, you fucking bitches. I left that motherfucking group And the guy who did it keeps fucking trying to add me back to it. Don't add me back, Steve. I ain't going back to your fucking elitist fucking metal group ever again.
Yeah, I just got an invite from him. I joined it, but I'll check it out. I'm gonna post something from Christopher Cross. Then.
You're gonna get shit. The fucker, I hate that.
What is
because,
pseudo metal?
because you guys know
Is it?
that metal fans like
Right.
other types of music. So when
Yeah,
I'm in a
exactly.
group called Motherfuckers, I'm in the other group with the Bastards of Metal. They're fucking
Now, wait a
cool with
minute.
me posting
Wait a
other,
minute.
huh?
But wait a minute. You invited me into that group because
They
the
were cool at
Great
first.
because the Great Oasis was posted in that metal group and nobody lost their shit. So what the hell did you post?
Was that
it?
one or is that the Bastards of
mother-
Metal? That was
No,
the
that's
Metal
the
Bastards.
motherfucker. No, it was the motherfucker.
Okay, they fucking bitched at me when I posted
What
about
did
3 or
you
4
post?
times. I
Yeah.
posted fucking Tesla and shit like that. They don't think Tesla's metal.
Ah, but they let me get away with GNR. Wow.
GNR is pseudo metal.
Pseudo metal. Oh,
Yeah. Well,
You're a
back
fuck
then
rock.
they were heavy metal, dude. Come on, man.
Pseudo metal. Come on, that's like the term grunge. I hate it.
I hate
I've always
grunge.
thought as Guns N' Roses as hard rock.
Yeah, me
yeah, I
too.
don't think metal
The
is
The,
all-
the thing is, these people in these fucking elitist groups don't like their fucking cornflakes mixed with their Wheaties.
I
Fuckers.
posted Helter Skelter in there and nobody lost their shit
Yeah,
by the
fuck,
Beatles.
fuck that group, dude. Fuck
Ain't
them.
nobody gonna fuck with the Beatles.
They
Come on.
fucked with me, dude. I
You
don't
fuck
care.
with the
No.
Beatles, you're gone.
You know, you post fucking ABBA and Freeform Rock podcast. Do I fucking give you shit for that? I
You
don't
did.
say
Yeah,
shit.
but you don't. Yeah, but you just jokingly give me shit.
I give you shit in person, but I don't fucking. I like your post, but I don't really like it. But I
Nah,
like
you-
it just to
Well, because
promote.
because
Try it, mine.
I know you're a closet fan. You just won't admit it. That's why I do that.
Yeah,
He cries at mine. He puts cries on mine.
oh, yeah, but who started that?
Me.
Thank you. You started crying on Collective Soul. So I fucking put cry emojis on bands I didn't like either that you posted. Fucking Collective Soul rules. And
I
Andy,
wouldn't go that far.
Andy,
I
you
wouldn't
said
go
you
that
didn't
far.
like Collective Soul, but then you said something that it was good.
Oh, well, yeah, there was a song that y'all had posted yesterday, and I said it was pretty good. I'm not gonna bash a band and just not pay attention. If I like,
Right.
I like a song, you know.
I was just wondering because I go, shit. I went, what? I went, huh?
It was cut the cord, wasn't it?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, cut the cord.
Yeah.
That's a great.
That song is so fucking catchy.
Yeah.
It's
But,
like,
you know, it's
I'm
just
joking about Collective Soul. I just think, wow, they're still around. Like,
No, I
had-
get it. Collective Soul's an acquired taste, man. I get that. I could see why people don't like them.
it just
Yeah.
kind of did something with me. There's just something missing to me.
I think
I
they're a
think that-
mixture between the Cars and the B-52s.
Man, I think they're
They have that
Perfect the way
fucking
they are.
sound, their own sound that it's just
Yeah.
eclectic. It's like catchy. It's like December, Gel, like a Discipline Breakdown. They got a lot of metal riffs with them, but
Right.
they fucking make it poppy. It's
Right.
not fucking like Nickelback that fucking supposed to
Hey,
make the planets align and fucking be excellent to each other that everybody's saying. They
please
said they
don't
were
bring
gonna
up
make a
Nickelback again, please. Please, no.
well, I'm fucking talking shit about Nickelback.
Thank you. They make Sammy Hagar look manly.
You know,
Ooh.
I understand when I ask you to listen to a song, Charles, and you don't want to. Somebody asked me to listen to Nickelback. I said, no.
Yeah, no.
actually, you know what? I
That
listen,
one.
and Andy said to listen to that San Quentin song.
Yeah, that was me.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible.
I'm not
Exactly.
falling for that one. No
I told
way.
you I like one Nickelback album, Dark Horse.
I like one song, Far
And
Away.
I
is
like
the only song
Zero.
I like from
Hero.
Zero.
Ew.
I don't like any. Zero. I don't want to hear it. Delete it from my memory. I can't stand them.
Dude,
And
I
when I-
like.
Not in game, that was more of the title of the song, San Quentin. You know.
What is it? Johnny Cash cover?
I don't think so.
No.
No, of course not. That's the only San Quentin song for me. Johnny
Nickelback is
C.
okay, fucking. I'm gonna go fucking rock all over you, fucking Eric shit right now. It's fucking dog poop within cat shit within fucking dog fucking cow shit. Okay, that's. Heads up,
Yeah,
Eric.
I like his what do you call it? His metaphors. They're pretty funny.
Yeah, but he uses a lot of shit. He needs to come up with some more metaphors. It's like he has the same shtick. Come on, dude, change it up.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like getting on his page and going, just putting the word silent lucidity in just to see what he'll say. It'll be like a paragraph long of shit.
Yeah,
Mixed in with shit.
Fellow
shit.
Sharon hater. Fellow
Sharon
Sharon
hater.
hater.
Yeah, whatever. They opened for Aerosmith and Kick Ass, so fuck
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they
Are we
did.
back to Extreme again? Yeah, come on.
No, we're not back to Extreme because fuck Charles on Extreme.
Or gets all mad, so upset.
Did you ever try to listen to Hurt Smile?
No, I would not. No, I
Well,
don't.
you said you were gonna see it, what they sounded like at least, but you don't
I
have
tried
to. I'm just
that porno graffiti nonsense and I didn't make it, but about
asking. Saudis to Rock, I think, is their best album.
I will say this. I don't hate More Than Words, and I don't hate the Queen medley. If you just turn the video off, if you just listen to him sing, but when he does that spinning in circles and doing all this goofy nonsense, I can't get with it.
Well,
You
he's
just
better
watch
than that third guitarist in fucking Iron Maiden. That guy loses his guitar.
I know. You see that when he just flew out in the audience? That was hilarious.
And Ben
The guy
Cordes,
returned it, though. I would have ran off with it,
guitar
actually. but-
Oh yeah, I would have left later. I'm gone.
Ben
Thanks for the
Cordes
new
is a good
guitar.
guitar player, man. I ain't gonna take that from him.
Yeah.
He ain't
All
no
right,
Vito
man.
Prada though. There's no
Yeah.
way.
And
Vito-
there's
Oh, Vito's
also,
awesome.
there's also
Yeah.
something I said our fucking chat group fuckers who like to rock or whatever. I said, all you fucking Sammy Hagar haters out there, if you guys were to hang out with him and party with him, because all the fucking rock metal musicians like to play with that motherfucker. He's probably a cool dude. I don't care if you don't like the music. He's probably a cool dude, other than the interviews that are fucking chopped up. Sack.
He
But
is.
I'm just saying, you would party with Sammy, even though you don't like his music. You fucking probably have fun with the motherfucker.
I guess.
Come on, man. Fucking fucking Dimebag, fucking Dave Mustaine, fucking Vinnie Paul love playing with Sammy.
His tequila's pretty fucking good. So you probably
Guess
can.
what Vinnie Paul wanted Sammy to do at his fucking birthday shows all the time? What song did Vinnie request to play drums on?
Pound cake.
What song did Vinnie Paul, a Pantera,
Pound
request
cake.
to play with Sammy Hagar?
Pound cake?
Thank you.
Oh, well, I mean, we all have our faults. God rest his soul. I
Yeah.
mean, we all do.
Dude, nobody talks ill of Sammy except Eddie or Alex.
And me and a bunch of others.
Yeah, you never known the dude. Okay.
I don't need to.
Everybody
I'm
else loves him.
Oh, well,
Even
don't-
Nickelback loves him.
of course. He's a fucking Xerox copy with his noodle haircut and all that. Well, he got rid of it finally. He stopped being his stunt double a long time ago. But, well, yeah, I mean, evil people tend to gravitate towards each other. That's the way it goes.
Evil. Sammy ain't evil.
Shepherds
Guy
of the
Fieri fucking has a fucking tequila with him, man. Guy
They look
Fieri's
like
a cool
brothers.
dude.
They look like
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah, they do. I don't know, man. That's your shit. You love them. Good.
But I'm
man.
just saying, if you were to go party with the dude, take away his music, you would probably love the guy.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I
you
don't
don't know him. You just know what you read.
I understand, but I mean, you know what? You may be right. He may be cool as fuck if you ever met him. And then somebody that I admire might be an asshole. I mean, you never know what people really like.
Yeah, they say you really don't want to meet your heroes because they can disappoint you.
No, but I hear everybody who hangs out with Sammy loves him, man. I'm just saying.
good for them. I don't see that it's gonna happen to me anytime soon, but
Yeah, really. So you come to our house and say, "Hey, come party with me, Jerry."
Dude, go
I
down to
don't think that's
fucking
gonna
Mexico and fucking down to Cabo Wabo and
I
fucking
don't
take some
think
mezcal
it's gonna
shots
happen.
with him. You'd be fucking loving the guy and you'd
Yeah.
be fucking singing with him.
Like I
What's
said, I
the-
hate the fact that I like his new song. I mean, you know, It's a
What's
good
up with
song.
that album cover though? What's up with that album cover? It's
You know
fine.
what? I don't know why everybody does Pump It Up. That's like an obligatory Elvis Costello cover. Hurt Smile did it with Gary Sharon. I like that version better than Elvis Costello. But
Oh, the cover of the album. The album cover.
I like the album cover. It's pretty cool.
I don't like it.
Crazy Giants, man. But so then we get to Ozzy Osbourne hints at a future tour. If I have to go up there and die on the first song, I'll be back the next day. What do you think about it, Andy?
Well, he's had a lot of medical issues the past 3 or 4 years. With surgeries. We can't forget about his Parkinson's. He's been around the world looking for a quick cure.
Yeah.
I would love to see him again. I've seen him several times. He puts on a great show. But how well can he actually be on stage after so much, So I was hoping he would have toured with his last album, and he didn't because of his ongoing medical issues. But, he's been going through a lot of surgery. Supposedly he's recovered, but, you can't recover from Parkinson's, So I don't know how he'll be on stage.
Yeah, my dad died from that. I know what Parkinson's can do to you. So, yeah.
He looked pretty good with Tony Iommi like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he does. But like, how long is that going to last? What kind of medicines is he on? I mean, there's a lot of different things that can happen to him.
Right.
Tour.
Well, I just hope he takes like a time off too. Not like every night do a show.
Yeah.
At least take one day off between, or just do a short tour, man. I mean,
but I would definitely go.
Mark's lucky because he lives in Los Angeles. Everybody fucking goes there.
Dude, fucking Al Horta. The fuck? How many pictures can you get the fucker get? He's with Plush the other day. What the fuck, dude? How does this guy get in with the in crowd? Why don't you hook me up in LA? If you know all these hookups, get me in LA hookups, man.
Right.
I fucking message fucking Plush to see if they come on Freeform. They never message me back, but they take fucking pictures with Al.
Hey, Andy, what were we talking about that last night with Al about him being in a movie with somebody or a video or something?
Oh, he was on Blender Magazine.
Blender Magazine, that's it. I'm like, why am I not surprised?
He went to the very first Rush convention, and they took pictures of him and his wife there. I was like, are you kidding me? You were in Blender Magazine? What more can this guy do?
Dude, he's just a shining star,
No shit, man.
Fuck, I can't get close to people. The people I take pictures with were wearing their mask, which Lee got on me about Wingo Boingo. Fucker.
What's Ozzy's current age?
I don't know, man.
I would say early 70s, maybe mid 70s.
71 or 72.
I don't want to jump ahead to another topic, but I mean, recently Paul McCartney performed live and he looked kind of rough at 80, but then again, he's 80.
He's 80.
Ozzy 73.
So
73, all right.
Obviously, I mean, the tracks I've heard on the new record are very auto-tuned, or at least a couple of them are. I don't know what they're going to be able to do live with that. I'm just saying I would be concerned for his health too. I don't know. He's almost at a zone where he should do like 1 or 2 mega shows, do it pay-per-view or whatever around the world, and everybody be happy with that. I always have my doubts with his current manager, who happens to be his wife. She always tries to keep him busy.
Yeah, she'll prop him up on it. She'll prop his dead body up on the microphone if necessary.
Right. Now, I don't know if we'll see. I mean, has he performed yet on the football game? Because we don't have that here.
Well, the football game, no, it opened, but they didn't show Ozzy.
I guess
that's supposed to be tonight?
I was on the pregame,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought okay.
We'll probably see some. Oh, it's halftime. Do I have
I
that?
think it's halftime
Perform
show.
halftime show, NFL kickoff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Halftime
and
show.
it's a 2-minute warning, so he'll be coming on the next few minutes.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And I know we've been talking this for weeks, but Corey Taylor of Slipknot said he's stoked about the Pantera reunion. It says it will be done with respect.
I think it will be.
Yeah, are they gonna fucking do any U.S. dates? Because all I see them is in Chile.
I'm
I'm-
sure they will.
I think they're starting to tour it towards the end or beginning of the year.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
and what's funny about that show, the second stage is all the good bands.
Second stage?
You look at the lineup, Judas Priest, Pantera, all these cool bands are on the second stage, and the first stage is Slipknot and some crappy bands, but it's like Knot Fest, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that.
not best.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not shit.
How is Judas Priest on the second
No
stage?
shit.
I
Exactly.
don't know, Corey Taylor. You fucked up on that one, bitch.
And Trivium's on the second stage. There's a lot of good bands on that second stage. So if I was there, I'm at second stage and I'm leaving. Because I've seen Slipknot a couple times. That's enough. After
They're not
I was
good.
never big on them, so
No, I've tried a couple of times. I don't know.
Well, Corey Taylor was on the Eddie Trunk show this morning, and he was talking about Eddie Trunk likes me. He's like me. He likes harmonies, and he says they do a lot of harmonies on this new album that's coming out September 30th. So I'm kind of interested to hear it because I did like Stone Sour. Stone Sour is
this
really
song
good.
they put out, I didn't care for.
yeah.
Yeah, big-
But I mean, back in the day, I've heard they cleaned up the shows a lot now, but back in the day, though, I got to give it to them on that. It was chaos. Those shows were absolute chaos that I went to. I've never seen something like that ever. And but I've heard they've calmed down. They had to because they're getting too many lawsuits and stuff. Like, I mean, Clown jumped out of the crowd. I saw him in Houston, actually, Andy, at the Bayou Music Center, and Clown's jumping out in the crowd, knocking beers out of people's hands. And I'd be mad. I'd have been mad as
Yeah,
hell.
no
You know
shit.
how mad those beers are?
Yeah, right. $12 beers, man.
Right. The DJ guy is hanging off the top of his thing, is on an elevated I mean, it was crazy. It's just chaos. So, but are they great musically? I don't know. They have to have 9 people on stage. Meanwhile, when I saw Rush, it was 3. We
Right.
produced
Yeah.
more sound than that
or Triumph.
and
Van
better
Halen.
sound.
Yeah,
Well,
I-
Rush amazed me with 3 people, and they could sound better than a 9-man band.
and Triumph.
Yeah.
Come on.
Triumph always had an extra guitarist on stage. Dave Dunlop was always there.
Well, they did it in the beginning,
You kind of need 2 guitars though with their music, so
just like Styx. Need 3.
they don't need 3. Never mind, that's a different show.
I like to fuck with you that one, man.
But
it pisses me off still.
that's how they made their name, was by those early chaotic shows. You know, it wasn't off their music per se. It was their live performance.
Yeah.
It was
It's
really
a spectacle. It was
Yeah.
a spectacle, is what it was.
And fucking me and my wife are like going back and forth because Cheap Trick is playing in the desert at Fantasy Springs Casino headlining. And I'm going because we saw them opening for fucking Foreigner a few years back, and I'm going, Cheap Trick should not be opening for Foreigner with only one original member in Foreigner. Cheap Trick is way better than Foreigner, except I would put Foreigner above Cheap Trick if it was Lou Graham. But I'm
Well,
just
you got mad. You got mad. They opened for Rod Stewart. And I'm like,
yes, fuck that
Rod
shit.
Stewart. Rod
Fuck
Stewart.
it, Rod Stewart,
Mega.
fuck Rod, fucking adult contemporary, Mr. 1980s.
There you go. That's one. You know, there was another adult contemporary. Sting. Sting turned adult contemporary.
Not as much as fucking Billy, but not Billy Joe. Not as much as
Belton.
fucking Rod Stewart and Elton John. Fucking Sting never sang the Lion King fucking song.
The fields of gold or
Fields
whatever.
of
that-
Gold was fucking pretty cool.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
That shit
I
was
like it.
boring. He
Well,
had a
really
when he
lost.
first came out with that, like, and when you love somebody, set them free. That was
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
And there was some cool stuff, but then he turned to,
And Nothing But the Sun was
Boredom.
awesome too.
huh?
Nothing But the Sun, the second out solo album, is great.
Oh, I guess. Well,
I saw that
together
band with the
tonight.
jazz band backing him up. He was amazing at the Forum.
We'll be together tonight was all right. And then
That
he
was a
just-
great. That's from Nothing But the Sun.
Yeah, but then he started going all boring.
I like 10 Summoners Tales was a great album.
Yeah, that was a good album.
That was a fucking great album, dude.
Sting
They
was
never
like,
Elton John and fucking Rod Stewart never made any great albums after the 70s. And I don't know why fucking Elton John is beating Billy Joel. Billy Joel was
That one I
still
don't
rocking in
understand
the
either.
80s.
Billy Joel rules.
Billy
Billy
Joel made a
Joel
lot
was,
of good albums in the
Billy-
80s.
huh?
He made a lot of really good albums in the 80s
Yes, he did.
where
He didn't make no
Elton John
Forever
was
Young
amazing.
shit.
See, I disagree. I thought you were talking about Elton John. I thought
He
Elton
even
John made
broke into the 90s. With
What
Me
did
Them
Elton John make
Fire.
good in the 80s, Jerry?
dude all kinds of good hits.
What?
man.
That song says so much.
A great fucking song.
So you're
What?
trying
That's why they call it the blues.
Yeah.
One song.
The
What did
last
Billy Joel
song.
make in the 80s? We didn't start the fire.
That song sucks.
But the
Yeah, I
other
love
songs
that
on that
song.
album
God damn it.
rule.
I love
I go
it.
to
Front,
extremes.
Down Easter Alexa, fucking A Matter of Trust.
Matter
He
of
made
Trust.
better
That's a
songs
better
than
song.
fucking Elton John did in the 80s, man.
Nikita,
I don't
you
know,
will
man.
never know.
I think you discredit Elton a little bit too much, but I do think Billy Joel's better though overall for my ears.
In the
I like the
70s
70s
And
Elton
the,
John.
the
though.
70s, head to head, Billy Joel and Elton John. Elton John has that one great album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
He's
But
got
then
more than
fucking,
one.
fucking Billy Joel has The Stranger. Fucking Billy Joel has fucking all these fucking great albums in the 70s, man. My God. I think
My
he
fa-
kills Elton John. Fucking, he didn't sing Island Girl in the 70s like fucking Elton John did. That was a
Well,
fucking,
my
or
favorite
Don't
is
Go Breaking My
Glass House.
Heart. Come on.
Glass Houses is my favorite.
Glass House of
Dude.
rules.
Elton John has always been theatrical, dude. Billy Joel hasn't been. So you're going to have songs like "Don't Go Breaking My Heart." It's just it's his.
Musically,
It's just
Billy
sick.
Joel is better.
Well,
It's a really
Oh.
tough one. It's a really tough call. They're both good. It's just
That's
tough.
that's an apples and oranges conversation in my
and I
opinion.
think they're really good friends and support each other anyway.
They had a tour and they fought.
They
Yeah.
fought.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they
fought
did.
during that tour. Elton John was a bitch to Billy Joel, man.
Wow.
He was
he's a bit
complaining-
I've
diva.
never heard that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
they was
he was complaining to Billy Joel, why don't you make any new music? You can't just stop here because Billy Joel was just playing the hits. And Elton John was, I guess releasing albums at that time. But Billy Joel said nobody comes to hear new albums. People
Well,
want
he's right.
the hits. So I give the crowd the hits.
Yeah, Billy Joel's
I
right
agree
about
with that. I
yeah.
agree with that.
What is that album he made? Red Strikes Back was really good, right?
I agree with that. When I saw McCartney, he made a point to me, and he even told the crowd that, hey, when I play these new songs, I don't see all these phones up and stuff. Well,
Right.
here's a new song that nobody cared about. We want to hear the Beatles songs, the Wings songs. We don't care about all those new songs.
Well, dude, when I saw him on the Flowers in the Dirt tour, when fucking Ebony and Ivory came on,
Oh, I don't like,
everybody went to the restroom.
yeah, it's time to go.
There was a line in that fucking men's restroom for days.
But-
Even-
But my wife did get us tickets to see Billy Joel at the end of the month. So that'll be my first time seeing Billy Joel.
Oh, I saw him on the
Yeah.
Stormfront tour. He's
wow.
amazing live. He's way better than Elton John live.
You know what I love about Billy Joel is you never know what he's going to do because well, he had Your Precious Joe Elliott on one of his shows, but I also seen footage of he brought out Brian Johnson one of the shows somewhere, and they
wow.
did You Shook Me All Night
Yeah.
Long. A lot of times he brings out some cool people. You never know what's going to happen in one of
Oh,
his
wow,
shows.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
pretty
man.
sweet seeing him do it. He was like, this is the greatest rock and roll band I've ever known, AC/DC. Brought Brian
Yeah.
Johnson. That was really
ACDC's the only band that can get away with playing the same riffs and not get bitched about.
or the Ramones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Ramones too. But you know what? The Ramones are bigger now than they were around. That kind of sucks.
I threw another interception, man.
Yeah.
just saw that, yeah.
just because people have recognized more over time, and they were an underground band when they were, back in those days. I still prefer other punk bands than the Ramones. I know people will probably be mad at me for that, but they were like the predecessors, though. They're the ones that got everybody else rolling.
One other thing that I'm kind of pissed off because I was playing on Freeform Rock Show on that metalstation.com Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I was playing fucking Suicidal Tendencies, Feel Like Shit. Again, I was listening to Rocky George jam his fucking harmonies on that guitar. And going that 5 albums that Suicidal did with fucking Rocky are fucking amazing. Why isn't Rocky George put up there as one of the greatest guitar players of all time? What the fuck? Why is Green Day bigger than fucking Suicidal Tendencies? You know why? Because the fucking MTV fucking inundated you with fucking Green Day, Green Day, Green Day,
Yeah.
Green Day.
I
They
agree.
didn't play fucking Suicidal.
That would be a fun topic one day. The most underrated guitarist ever. For my money, it's Terry Kath is number one.
Well, Terry Kath
Most
was awesome.
underrated guitarist
People
ever.
love Terry Kath, dude. I get a lot of
Yeah, but he don't get enough. He's not. He should be rubbing elbows with the
that was Jimi Hendrix's
all-time
favorite
great.
guitarist, man.
I know
Oh,
he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal.
Yeah, he
I
was.
picked a very underrated guitarist as my number one last night on Andy's show, Michael Schenker, man. That guy gets no credit. And you guys,
Michael Schenker gets a lot of fucking
He does
credit.
not with
He
who.
gets-
You never
dude.
see him being mentioned in the top guitarists.
Seriously,
of the
they
world.
talk
Never.
about UFO. They talk about Michael Schenker.
They
band.
never mention him in the top 10 or 20
Well,
of the
I'm
best
talking
guitarists.
about the heads we hang out with. They always talk
True,
about Michael
yeah.
Schenker.
But I'm talking about the
The
people
publications.
that make it. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
give him any
Or the
freaking credit
media.
at all.
They
Green
don't.
Day. I'm just saying Green Day is fucking. I like Green Day, but I'm
I
saying
don't.
they're trash compared to fucking Suicide
Well, I mean,
Tendencies.
MTV, like you said,
trash.
build them up. MTV
They
helped a lot
built
of
the
bands.
fuck out of that band.
Well, MTV did the same thing with the bands in the 80s too, so you can't deny that.
Yeah, but fucking
Yeah.
Suicide, dude. Have you
Yeah,
read
no,
Suicidal's lyrics?
Yeah.
They're fucking deeper than fucking Green Day could ever imagine. It's like I put up fucking "You Can't Bring Me Down" today. Did you read those lyrics to that fucking song?
Yeah, I saw you posted. I didn't.
My
I walked
God.
right past it.
I gotta
Well,
get it up.
I
right now.
agree with you there, even though you say you like Green Day. I can't stand them. I think they
Nah.
suck. I don't like them. It's fake punk music. It's not real at all.
They sound like he sounds like he's doing a fake English accent.
Right.
I like them a lot. I do like Green Day a lot.
I like Green Day, but they're not
Duff
as good as
it's like
Suicidal
Duff McKagan.
musicianship.
Like Duff McKagan. He don't do real punk music whenever he tries. I mean, it's just a put on. That's
Right.
all that.
Just these
But
lyrics right here
Kind of odd.
from "You
Just-
Can't Bring Me Down."
Here, Chris.
Just because you don't understand what's going on, don't mean it make no sense. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it ain't no good. And let me tell you something. Before you take a walk in my world, you better take a look at the real world, because this ain't no Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Can you say feel like shit? Yeah, maybe sometimes I do feel like shit. I'm happy. I'm not happy. I ain't happy about it, but I'd rather feel like shit than be full of shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you needed to be offended. And here's my apology. One more thing. Fuck you.
You know what would make
can't
it better?
Bring
You know
me
what,
down.
you know what would make it better? Like Jerry said, if Peter Chris sung it. Hey, there's a great freeform out about Rock and Roll Over. Look into
Yeah.
it, folks. It's really
Yeah,
good.
man.
Good episode.
It
It
was
is a
very
great
good.
episode, man.
Yeah.
Andy said he loved it. So,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, Green Day cannot write lyrics like Mike Muir.
No, they
Never.
suck. They suck. Did he go to England and stay like he said he was going to? Can he? He was going to renounce his citizenship.
Right.
And
It was.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams, a Wonderwall ripoff. It's totally true. Just listen to this riffs. He's a
I like
ripoff.
Longview. I like fucking some. Back then, I didn't like it. I
They
had grown
suck.
to like them, but
I don't like.
I
them.
listen to Suicidal Tendencies 1,000 times more.
Yes.
I tell you what,
The first album, dude, Subliminal. They're
Ah.
fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. You know, come on, man. The guy.
I'll say this for Green Day.
But
They
they
got-
really are two different types of music.
They're
Green
punk.
Day's
They're both punk.
They're not
Green Day's not punk. That's like
pop punk.
fake.
They're pop. Yeah, pop punk. I go with Cheap Trick on that one. Then
See, there's not supposed to be anything such as pop punk. Pop punk's not supposed to be popular.
Right.
That's why all the
Green
punk
Day's
bands. That's why all the
posers,
punk bands
man.
denounce them.
Green Day's posers.
I like
Slid in-
Green Day. I'm gonna say
No,
I do
I-
enjoy Green Day, but Suicidal Tendencies should be way bigger than Green Day.
Nah,
Way
I'll
better
say this-
musicianship.
I'll
They
say
had
this about
Robert
Green Day.
Trujillo on bass.
Nah,
Right.
the bass player and drummer for Green Day are pretty awesome.
I
Okay.
like
Sorry,
Def
they're
Leppard.
good.
They have
current
Dave Lombardo
iteration.
as their drummer now.
I like
Yeah.
Def Leppard current iteration better than Green Day. That's saying a lot. That is
Except for
saying
Make
a
Love
lot.
Like a Man.
That's
might
what
be-
I am.
That might be one of the greatest Mark jams ever, man. That's one.
It is.
There.
I don't admit it. Like I said on a post, there ain't no such thing as a guilty pleasure. You like it, you like it. If you think you're guilty about it, get the fuck out of here because
I
you like
agree.
that shit. There ain't
I
no guilty
agree,
pleasures.
especially at our
You
age.
like what you like, and you shouldn't be ashamed of it.
Right,
Yeah,
Mark.
exactly.
So don't be afraid to play your Right Said Fred greatest hits. running
No,
down the
fuck you. I play
street.
Wham.
Wham. I like Wham. What the
I
fuck?
love Wham.
It's
I love
great.
George Michael. I'm not gay,
I don't
but I like
Andrew
George Michael.
Woodley too much. He's pretty lame. But
I think it's solo album better than Wham, to be honest with you.
Aw, fucking Wham rap, dude. When I was fucking a kid, man, I used to go Wham, bam, I am.
George
who
I think it
Michael-
was Charles. I think it was Charles I was talking to. Whatever happened to the other dude in Wham?
And
made,
originally,
he made an album. Me and Lee reviewed it. It was terrible. It was
Oh,
absolute-
that's
son
right.
of Albert.
yeah, it's really bad.
Dude, I didn't even know about. I knew about that album, but I didn't want to know about that album because George
There was
Michael was the
moments-
talent in that band.
To stay like this, there was moments on it where you hear like it could have been all right, but
Have you ever heard
He was
George
trying to
Michael
do
sing
everything.
"Somebody to Love"?
who?
George Michael sings "Somebody to Love."
That's awesome. Faith
On the
is a
Queen
great
on the Queen
album.
show, he did.
Yeah.
that.
Faith is a great album.
Faith is a
Awesome.
great album. So is "Listen Without Prejudice."
I
Yes,
got
it
both of those on vinyl.
is. Awesome.
Fucking lucky.
like-
I need those both.
I think he was very he was when he went solo, he really put a lot of work into it, and it really shows because
Great
They're-
singer.
He made
Perfect.
videos without him in it to fuck with MTV, and they fucking were hits. He had supermodels in his fucking videos. It's like he was tired of shaking his ass, you know.
Everything She Wants is one of the best songs of the 80s.
Oh fuck
easily.
yeah, that's a fucking great song. Listen to our review on the Freeform Rock podcast. Wham, make it big. I gave it to Jared. He goes, "Oh boy." Hey, before we get to more music, I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the new reboot or continuation of Quantum Leap?
Does
I
it
didn't
continue? Does it
know
have
that.
Scott Bakula in it?
No, but they're teasing he might show up. They're not giving you answers on it, but it's like they're continuing what they did.
I'll give it a watch. I love that show. It's worth watching, I guess. a couple
September
episodes.
19th, man. I'm watching it.
Tomorrow night, man. Cobra Kai season 5, man.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. And then now let's get to our last music couple things here. David Lee Roth new live version of Panama. I know Jerry hated it.
I didn't hate it. Just it creeped my wife out though when he does that in between my leg part. Sounded like a child predator or something when he was doing that part. It
Well, he
sounded
does
bad.
that deeper voice now. If you heard a different kind of truth, that's his deep voice.
Nah, I didn't care for it. Like too many wow, woo, woo, and shit like that.
What'd you think about it, Charles?
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it wasn't that bad, but it didn't. I still would rather listen to the original. But
Oh yeah. What'd you think
Alright.
about it, Andy?
I really didn't care for it.
Well, he recorded a 14-song album, so I'm wondering what that's.
Did he? Was that with a new band or the original track? It sounded like the original track, the original music.
No, that
did.
didn't sound like the original track. to me.
In my opinion, it did.
So they can't. He doesn't have any rights to Van Halen. He could have pulled that shit off. That's Alex.
That's true. Yeah, you're
That's
probably right
Alex
about
and
that.
Wolfie.
Yeah.
who was the guitar player?
Probably John Five. I don't know.
'Cause it wasn't too bad.
That
I
dude's
don't
a
know.
monster, man.
John
He
Five
plays-
was building up that new fucking that album he did with Daily Roth, and they released those 3 songs. John Five said he was on. I go, those are horrible.
I don't know, he's a kick-ass guitar player though.
He
Oh, he
is,
really-
but he was building up those things that Daily Roth never released. I go, that sucks. I didn't like it at all. But then we get the Taylor Hawkins tribute. Did you guys
Oh,
watch
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I watched the
Yeah.
highlights.
You know what was the best thing on that show?
He was a stand.
He's gonna say Liam Gallagher. I'm
Oh,
gonna say the two
yeah,
members of Rush.
Wait, I'm not gonna say that, but I do think it was cool that they opened the show with Liam Gallagher. Because and they what I think McCartney last
I think so.
because I've seen a lot of clips. So I mean I mean enough said. You take two legends of English music, you put one in the beginning and you put one at the end. And I thought Liam was good and tasteful as well. He didn't make
Yeah,
a
I think it was-
spectacle. He didn't do anything crazy. He did his two songs and got off the stage. But the highlight for me was Wolfie Van Halen. Easily.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wolf
Yeah,
fucking
easily. That
killed
was the
it.
highlight.
He's already being accused of playing with the tape.
Oh my god.
I've heard a couple
no.
people saying that.
I
Yeah.
watched his fingers moving. He was
Yeah.
fucking kicking ass.
Even with that lame darkness singer with him. But I mean, it was,
Oh, yeah.
it was
Ew,
awesome.
I hate the
He was
darkness.
awesome.
That-
And yes, Rush was cool. So go ahead.
Why
and
didn't
bash
they get
me
that
for it.
guy from fucking what's that comedy band? Fucking Michael Starr, what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? Fucking Steel Panther. The guy from Steel Panther would have pulled that off better.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
and the best part for me was Dave breaking down, trying to sing times like these. Man, that
Oh,
was
that
just
was good. The two songs he
such
played,
an
first
emotional
songs
part.
about
Yeah,
Taylor, yeah.
and his son playing the drums. That was just freaking awesome.
There's Ozzy.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
Let's see what can I play it real quick? Let's see what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Turn it to volume.
Freaking Cooper Cup's already got 2 touchdowns.
He's playing patient number 9.
yeah, but they went to the announcers.
No, he's playing now.
No, but they're gonna move to the announcers. It's weird.
Oh, they're what? He's playing it right now.
Yeah, they're playing it right now. Let's
Oh,
watch
then
it.
they went to the announcers. That sucks. I thought he sounded good, but I don't know if he's
Oh.
lip singing.
I think we're all. I'm a little behind you.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm on my
I
computer,
thought
so
that they
it's
were
a
gonna
little
show us whole performance. They just showed a clip, and now they're showing the highlights
that's fucked up.
while they're playing the music in the background.
Hey,
If it was
have you-
Selena, if it was Selena Gomez, they'd play the whole
That's
freaking thing.
disappointing.
but
That's
have you seen a new Toyota commercial? They got a guy ripping to a keyboard.
I don't know,
got-
the Toyota-
I
the
think
Toyota girl is hot.
Rock is making a comeback, man. I guess people are getting bored with this hip hop
Yeah.
shit.
With this the fake ass music that
Big ass fucking music. I was watching
Speaking
She-Hulk
of-
and they had that stallion girl or
Oh,
whatever.
Megan the Stallion,
And it
or
was
whatever.
get it, 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 get
Yeah.
it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And my wife was like going, fuck, why did they play this song?
But I do want to say that the Elton John Britney Spears duet is horrible.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
It was I can't believe I mean I want to get rid of all my Elton John albums now.
I just want to
It
have
was so
sex with
auto-tuned,
Britney Spears
it
if
was
my wife will
horrible.
let me. Just joking.
I'm
I
sure
love you,
she'll.
Diane, just
I'm sure
joking.
Brittany would just love that, man.
Yeah.
She write her and ask her.
Hey, I would lick her out first so she would have her
Wow.
orgasm.
I'm not saying she
Right,
wouldn't be a
wow.
fun time.
Hey, I would
great.
never do that. I'm just joking because I love the fuck out of my wife. She's
Exactly.
awesome. Yeah,
but that was
uh,
a bad song though.
My
Yeah.
wife just laughs. My wife just laughs at me when I talk like
yeah,
that.
dude, you
Dream
talk more
on.
about women than I do.
Yeah. Dream on, loser boy. If you won't
Dream
have a
on,
chance in
loser.
hell.
I can't wait to meet your wife at Rockin' Pod, man.
Yeah, she's cool.
Have you-
My
I love
wife
her.
was going, who the hell am I going to hang out with? I go, Jerry's wife.
Yeah,
Mark, have you looked
We'll be
into-
getting drunk while they're staying at the beach.
yeah. She's basically just going with me just to just to go with
Dude,
me.
we're going to get into the. Hey, I got to ask you a question. When we go to the vinyl shit, and if I buy vinyl, can you send, I'll give you money if you ship them to me?
That's a dumb question. Of course I would.
Because I heard they have like a lot of rare vinyl
Yeah,
there.
they are. Yeah, there's some kick-ass record stores there in Nashville too, man. We got the
Oh, dude, we're gonna
Sleepway-
we're gonna fucking tear it up. We're gonna
Oh,
show
yeah.
fucking Bushy how to drink.
Yeah,
You better drink. Don't be a bitch.
I got an
Who,
encore.
me?
If we
Well, I
ain't
got-
fucking throwing up, we didn't fucking drink.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm looking for the
Question,
PBR
Mark.
99 pack, man. I'm already shopping for it.
PBR, I'm drinking whiskey, bitch. Fuck the
I got
fucking
one question,
beer.
Mark, for you.
Yeah.
Going back to Taylor Hawkins, have you looked into the LA show? Because they got one coming up.
It's sold out, dude. I ain't even trying to get to that one.
I'll be
dude.
right back before we do that.
But I just wanted to say one more thing about the Taylor Hawkins thing. How badass is it to have some of your, because I'm guessing that these were some of his favorite songs played by his favorite bands. You know, that's pretty badass how they all came together. And I wonder if the LA show is going to be similar to the one in Wembley Stadium.
I don't know. I know Rush, Geddy Lee, and Alex Lifeson aren't scheduled to be there.
They're not? Okay.
No, they're not scheduled to be there. My
I
wife
thought
said it.
Wolfie was scheduled for the LA show.
Who?
I thought Wolfie was scheduled for the
Wolfie
LA.
is scheduled for the LA show, but
Okay.
they aren't.
Do you know who? Do you got a list, or can you remember the people that are?
Oh God, let me look it up. Foo Fighters, Taylor Hawkins.
Man, they barely showed Ozzy. That was a big disappointment.
Yeah, fuck the NFL.
I mean, like for real, that was horrible.
He sounded good. What we heard, it
Yeah,
didn't
but
sound like
it
he was
looked
lip
like,
singing.
10 seconds.
Well, they never really showed the halftime show at NFL anyway, so I don't know.
Well, Paul McCartney wasn't scheduled for the England one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All-star lineup. I fucking hate this how they have to tell me fucking it's shit here. That ain't it.
Because I'm pretty sure they got the lineup ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there
do.
was a poster out for it.
Oh,
That
What are
really?
you talking about? I was gone. What did I miss?
Oh, we're
Going
talking
to
about Taylor Hawkins
FooFighters.com.
in LA.
Oh,
September 27th.
how old is Taylor Hawkins' kids? What's how age? How old
I
is
don't
he?
know. Is he going to be the new drummer?
I was thinking that in the back of my head. Maybe I don't know. They did it with Wolfie, so
Yeah, I can't
don't
find
know.
it, dude. It just
All right, that's fine. I mean, it'll come up. I just thought it was something we can look
Oh,
at.
they're advertising Ozzy's new album out tonight to purchase everywhere and stream. At least the
Maybe
NFL
Ozzy will
is-
be there.
That album is coming tomorrow in the mail. I already got it on CD coming.
I'm going to stop on the way after work at the store and buy it.
Yeah, you know what fucking sucks? Before we get in our top 11, Jerry, talk about our
What?
fucking giveaway.
yeah, we're having a giveaway. I guess Mark wasn't happy that the bonus tracks weren't on that CD, so he's going to give it away to the first 20 that like and share. And what else? You added something else to it. I can't.
You got to like and share and tag us in your share so we know, so I can write your name down for the giveaway and we'll put you in a raffle. And whoever does that, I'll message you and give me your address and we'll send this as soon as I can.
And we'll do it first thing next Thursday's show.
Next Thursday.
And I mean, all you gotta do is hit like and share and get a fucking brand
Like
new
and
Megadeth
share
CD.
and fucking you got to subscribe to the
I mean,
the
click,
YouTube.
click.
You got to subscribe
mean-
to the YouTube, Mark and Jerry BS Sessions on YouTube. You need to subscribe. You need to show us that you subscribed also. And this CD will be yours. And if you're a Sammy Hagar hater, it doesn't have the bonus tracks on her.
Perfect.
And I love fucking This Planet's on Fire, Burning Hell. I can't believe you don't like that song, Charles.
Well, you can't believe it, really.
That
Come
song
on.
rules.
I listened to it once and deleted it off. I don't need to hear it again. At least I
Charles?
listened to it. I did listen to it.
You suck,
Some
Charles.
That's the copy I bought was the one without the bonus tracks.
Yeah, I got it from Target. If you want the bonus tracks, it's on Target. That's coming tomorrow for me. But I didn't open it. It's brand new. Look,
Life
height
and Hell is
stickers
my
on there.
favorite. What's
if you hate
everybody's
Sammy
favorite
Hagar,
track?
you'll love this version.
What's everybody's favorite track so far? Mine is Life and Hell.
Let's see.
I will need the CD cover with.
I
it.
think mine is Junkie.
I like Life and Hell. That song kicks
Life is
ass.
always good. But I could also tell you why I like Metallica better than Megadeth right now. I do love this album. I think it's a fucking great fucking record.
It is.
Metallica has more groove than Megadeth. They have a groove. They have a rhythm. I think there's two lead guitarists in this band with Kiko and Dave. They don't have a real rhythm guitarist in here. James Hetfield is way better at rhythm than what they have in Megadeth ever.
I like Night Stalkers, the one with Ice-T.
Oh yeah, this is a really good album. But I'm saying that
That when you compare the
that
two.
Dave Mustaine cannot play rhythm guitar. I'm saying James Hetfield has that down. He's like the fucking Malcolm Young
Hatfield.
of Metallica.
Hatfield.
Huh?
Hatfield.
What am I saying? Say his name wrong?
Hatfield and the McCoys.
What am I supposed to say?
Hetfield.
I said Look, I can't even say my partner's last name right. Fuck.
Oh, come on, man. I
Back when
gotta
you say-
give you shit. You know that. You give me shit about my
I know,
freaking
but
spelling.
do you guys think that Metallica has better rhythm than fucking Megadeth?
I think Metallica is a little bit more easily accessible.
Well,
early
fucking-
Metallica.
I think Hardwired and Self Destruct is way better than Dystopia. I love Dystopia though, but I think Hardwired is a fucking banger.
Hardwired is a good album.
Fucking great album. But
Slayer has some good ones too.
Slayer has no rhythm.
What?
Slayer has no fucking rhythm, dude. It's like
You ever tried playing the rhythms on guitar? Your hand will
I
fucking
can't
fall
play
out.
guitar. But I'm also saying that fucking James is a way better rhythm guitarist than anybody ever has been at Megadeth.
He is. To me, it's neck and neck, even though it's kind of different genres of music between him and Malcolm Young is the greatest rhythm players there's ever been.
And the solos on here sound a lot like Rust in Peace.
It's a great
Just-
album, except for that.
It's a
Sam-
great album, but I'm saying they're copying themselves a little
So-
bit.
That's all right.
Well, after a while, each band does that after a while.
Right.
But I listen to Megadeth, all their songs blend together with the Hardwired. It was like every song was different. Like fucking Halo on Fire, freaking We're Dead, my friend. It's a it's like it had that fucking ear candy rhythm that Metallica has, that rhythm, even
They
though
do.
fucking Megadeth don't have rhythm. They just fucking jam. That's all they do. I love Megadeth, but the reason I'm just telling you, the reason I like Metallica better, they have a groove. Megadeth don't have a groove, and I'm probably gonna get shit for that, but I'm telling you the truth.
But they're
You know who nowadays has the
different
best.
bands.
You know who comes up with the best riffs nowadays? Of course, Mark, you're gonna hate this, but Ghost, man. Tobias Forge, man, comes
Thank
out
you.
with some kick-ass riffs, man.
Well, if
That
he had a
riff-
better, if he could get
That
another
riff for
singer
Sweet
on
Little,
that, girl.
for Call Me Little
Just
Sunshine, is a
fine.
great fucking riff, man.
I like the '80s vocals, but he sounds like fucking
I
Blink
don't.
182 on vocals to me.
No, he doesn't.
not.
It's not even
Get out of
close.
here.
He has that
You
high
know,
pitch.
you know what I don't care for is that's a great newer band. You should get behind them and support them.
I
And
tried, man. I tried. Ask Jerry.
always trying to
I
push
even got
your-
the whole
your-
discography.
You're always trying to push the 30th iteration of damn Yankees or Night Rangers. Get behind Ghost. They're a newer band. They're over the hump.
I get behind newer
Make it
bands.
big.
They're
You always
called
say support the
Classless-
newer
They're
bands.
called Classless Act.
Yeah, they're
Dirty
good.
Honey,
Yeah, but they ain't
They're good,
Ghost. You're not Ghost.
Nita
good.
Strauss.
Oh, she's
Ghost
awesome.
Ghost is phenomenally awesome. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, it's
they're
awesome.
just like Kiss with the fucking show. Musically,
Nah,
I don't
dude.
like them.
Not like Kiss.
Dude, some of
They
those
are
guitar
not.
riffs are fucking insane, dude. Like
They are.
Call Me Little Sunshine and freaking Cerise. Those riffs in there are just still heavy and awesome, dude.
Hey, guess what? On my show on Tuesday, I'm playing Cold Gin, the Ace Frehley version from Origins Part 1.
I don't like that version as much.
Really? Ace is singing it, not Gene.
I like Gene singing on. Cold
Oh my
Gin.
God. Ace should have sang that originally.
Well, I think we covered that with on Lee's show. I just like the way
We didn't
Gene
do
sang.
Unleashed.
Yes, we did. We did the first album. Me and you did the first album. And
We didn't
Cold
do
Gin-
never. Oh, we did the first
Cold
album.
Gin
yeah.
is on the first album. Never question a Kiss nerd on their knowledge.
I ain't
sir.
a Kiss
Never.
nerd.
I am.
I know
Uncut.
you are, bitch.
I like Gene singing on Cold Gin better than Ace.
All right. Well, let's get to our top 11 comedians. I'm going to start with Andy, then Charles, and then Jerry, and then I'll go last. And so, Andy, what's your number 11 top 11 stand-up comedians?
Yeah, number 11, I'm going to start off with Anthony Jeselnik as my number 11.
I'm familiar with him.
I'm not.
Good, pretty funny. He's on YouTube and this and that, but he's also on Apple. He's got a few albums out, but I think I saw him.
Is he that dude that's always on those Comedy Central roasts?
Yes, he's on there. He
I
does.
think I know you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tall white guy.
Yeah. I think I know you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is
pretty
actually
funny.
kind of funny. Yeah.
His voice is very deadpan, you
Yeah.
know, and he'll start off with a joke and end up kind of the opposite of what he was saying, and it can be very vicious. I like him. He's pretty funny. In fact, I was just listening to him on the way home from work to be sure that he was going to make my list, and he does. And I try to keep it kind of fresh with a newer people and also the all-time classics. So I'm going to start off with Anthony Jeselnik at my number 11.
Well, mine is all like old grumpy comedians. So
I have a couple new ones on the list.
I don't, because I'm not really into stand-up anymore. Because I think they lost. I like that one dude. I forgot the Italian dude, but I can't remember his name. So I follow him on Facebook. I can't remember his name, dude, for the life of me. So
Are you talking about Sebastian?
Sebastian, yeah, I like that dude.
Yeah.
Montiano or
too.
whatever. Yeah, that dude's cool, but I didn't put him on my list. But Charles, what's your number 11?
My number 11 is the only comedian I have on my list. Roseanne Barr. I
Nice.
think she was always great on stand-up back in the day. So
Oh, she didn't make my list, but at the end you'll hear about her.
Yeah.
that's my
And then
number
what's your
11.
what's your number 11, Jerry?
I'm gonna have to stick with the female too, man. I mean, her comedy's team compared to nowadays, but her show and the cast she had was freaking legendary. Talk about Carol Burnett. She did stand up on her show all the time, so she did stand up. She was just funny. That whole cast: Harvey Korman, Tim Conway,
Tim Conway just ruled, dude.
who was Vicki Lawrence. I mean, just funny shit. I love how they always tried to make each other bust up on that show, man.
Well, that was
I
Tim
mean,
Conway.
Yeah. He would always keep the straight face, and everybody else would just lose it. Yeah.
He made Harvey
But,
Korman just go off. Yeah.
And she was at her show it's on Pluto TV. I'll watch it now and then just for nostalgia's sake. And it's still pretty funny. I mean, like I said, it's tame to today's comedy, but you know, it's still awesome. So yeah, my number 11.
Yeah,
Carol
Tim's
Burnett.
son is like a conservative radio host here in LA. Just letting you know that.
Oh boy.
Oh
I don't give
boy.
a shit about people's politics, man. I don't
Yeah,
care.
but he's pretty cool though. You would like him. I think he's
Tim
pretty common
Conway,
sense.
he's a Cleveland legend. So yeah,
Yeah.
love him.
So then that's my turn, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick the great Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison was
The
fucking
preacher.
a Pentecostal preacher who
Yep.
fucking went to comedy, who died very badly on the way home from Vegas.
No shit, man.
Fucking sucks, man.
What was he doing walking in the middle of the lane there? He must have been wasted, huh? I can't remember the
No,
exact
he was
details.
just, I don't know, dude, but
What the hell is he doing crossing the road or
I
whatever?
don't know, but
you know what I mean?
Rodney Dangerfield, oh fuck, why did I pick Rodney Dangerfield?
I was thinking about him this morning, but I didn't want to change my list. But I did think about Rodney.
Rodney fucking rules, man.
Yeah, he does.
No
I was his
respect.
legendary show. I was his legendary guest with
Thank
Johnny Carson.
God, I'm gonna get some fucking old heads going. Why did you pick fucking Rodney Dangerfield? You suck. But let's get to our number 10. What's your number 10, Andy?
Number 10, sadly, he's passed away. He was a Houston legend, Ralphie May. I love Ralphie May.
I
He's
heard of it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
He you know, he never crossed that line, but he always was about to, and I liked that about him. And he was funny as hell. He can be raunchy when he wants to be raunchy. And it just, I mean, his comedy was just came easy to him, you know? And I liked the tales that he would say about his childhood and stuff like that. And he was always proud of where he came from. So Ralphie May is my number 10.
Nice. What's your number 10, Charles?
You're right, picked him. Sam Kinison. Look into the gerbil joke, folks, about Richard Gere. It's one of my favorite routines
Back
ever.
to school, man.
Sam Kinison ruled. Ruled.
Yeah,
So-
back to school. He was like, I like this guy.
I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I got my eye on you.
That was a really good movie. I liked Back to School.
Sam Kinison.
I
was-
love
was
Back
great.
to School. Oingo Boingo was in there.
Yeah, they were. That's a really catchy song too. That's a really good song.
Dead Man's Party.
Dead
Fuck
Man's
yeah.
Party.
Boingo Boingo rules, man. Danny
This
Elfman is
this hot tub needs bubbles. Bubbles, where are you?
What's your number 10, Jerry?
This guy just made my list because I watched him the other day. I first noticed him on the Chappelle Show. This guy's so anti-frickin' politically correct. He's funny as hell. Bill Burr.
Yeah, I almost picked him.
That guy is just freaking funny, and he don't give two shits what people think about, the political aspect of it or the, to say what he wants, doesn't give a shit about the consequences. And I like people like that,
He's got a good show right now on Netflix Live from the Red Rocks.
I think that's what I was watching.
Yeah.
I watched him on the Chappelle Show all the time, the racial draft and shit like that. Just
The
hilarious.
races, that was hilarious.
I mean, the
Hey,
dude's funny.
Bill Burr was in fucking Breaking Bad and fucking Mandalorian.
Yeah,
He
He was?
Yeah,
I know
he
he's in
was
Breaking Bad.
He was in Breaking Bad. He was in the Mandalorian.
and he's also on
hilarious.
the new show on Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, they got that show Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, because he played the high school coach on there.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like
And
Bill Burr. I didn't pick any guys with puppets though.
He's also got that cartoon called F is for Family. It's kind of
Nice.
like a Family Guy knockoff, and he plays the lead.
Hey, Futurama's coming back.
But no, I mean, Bill Burr, man, he's got potential, man. I think he's going to be one of the greats at the end of, when he's
He
done.
is, man.
That's
He ain't
correct,
politically correct. I love that shit.
Yeah.
And then what's your number 10? Number 10, Charles?
I already did mine.
Oh yeah, mine. I gotta do my number 10. My number 10 is classic as fuck. Jerry Lewis.
Nothing wrong with that.
Jerry Lewis. I fucking grew up with this guy, Martin and Lewis. Stand up with Jerry Lewis. Fucking what's that fucking he used to do muscular dystrophy things?
MDS.
MS.
God, he's so fucking funny. He could do voices. Mrs. Havisham. Fucking
Good physical comedy, yeah.
oh my God,
Props.
this guy is amazing. It's like all the comedians bow down to Jerry Lewis, man. But my number 1, you guys aren't gonna fucking know what that fucking guy is. That's fucking, I hope.
Well, my number one.
I hope you guys didn't pick him. I'm just saying, touchdown Buffalo. Okay, what's your number 9, Andy?
Oh, well, I just wanted to talk about the MDA again. It's really cool to stay up late at night being a kid and watching all these different entertainers, you know what I mean, to come out. And I really like that a lot. It's pretty cool. I think Jerry froze there. My number 9 is going to be Daniel Tosh.
Tosh 2.0.
Yeah, well, Tosh 2.0, but also his stand-up is really, really good. And and I think he's hilarious on Tosh 2.0.
Jerry looks funny.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. You ever done one of those pauses on TV where you're like,
It's like he's on Saved by the Bell. Wait.
oh, he's funny, man.
Just dropped
That's
off.
hilarious. All right, what's your number 9?
Jerry or what? Is he just?
I'm
dropped
gonna bring it back on here. Yeah, but what's your number 9, Charles?
My number 9 became a megastar in the 90s. But I've always loved his stand-up because he can just take the most routine, mundane things and make it hilarious and not need I'm not a fuddy-duddy about language. I curse a lot, but I always find it great when a comedian or somebody can do comedy without a lot of that bad language and still be hilarious. So my number 9 is Jerry Seinfeld.
I almost picked him.
He
Nice.
is great in stand-up. I mean, the guy can talk about the most mundane things. He makes you think about things that nobody else really thinks about, but yet you're like, oh yeah, that is weird. You take the most weird topics and make it hilarious. He's a great stand-up comedian in my book. So
Jerry
It's so
says
much
he's
hard
having
work.
internet issues.
He put a lot of hard work in his early years to make it to where he got, Jerry Seinfeld, and to have one of the best shows of all time. It's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Great
his
show.
stand-up is great. So I didn't put her honorable mention or on my list, but Ellen DeGeneres is similar too. She can do stand up about silly stuff that, like, why do you need instructions on a shampoo bottle? You know, that kind of thing. That, you know,
Yeah.
it's clever and funny, but Seinfeld, I think, perfected that kind of comedy. Just mundane things that you never think about. It's great. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellen's show was really good too. Her regular show is just called Ellen. That was on ABC. I liked that. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, keep talking, man, because Jerry needs some time here.
All right, that's fine.
So
But
Ellen
then
DeGeneres,
Seinfeld-
man, she was the
Seinfeld
first.
show, but the Seinfeld show is just an all-time classic.
Oh yeah, I think it's one of the best shows of all time, in my opinion. I can watch it every day.
Sorry, folks.
There he is.
My number 9, Jerry, was Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay.
So
That's a
All right,
good
let me
one,
get
man.
back here.
So we're up to you, Jerry, number 9.
My number 9 is a guy that sadly had some serious drug issues, but he was great at one-liners. Died way too soon. Mitch Hedberg.
Never heard of him.
Oh, he was just classic with the one-liners. I mean, you know, just funny ass jokes like, you know, escalators never broken, it just becomes stairs. I mean, shit like that. I mean, that's the kind of humor he had. But like I said, he was, man, this guy, I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did with his drug problems, man. But it was sad because the guy had real potential.
He really did.
And I'm sure if you look him up, Mark, you would recognize him, I think. He's been in a few movies. He was in Almost Famous. He had a couple scenes in that.
Almost Famous, really?
Yeah, he played one. Remember the poker game at the end when they're giving away the groupies?
Yeah.
He was one of the card players. He was one of the people, one of the managers in that
Oh,
scene.
okay.
But anyway, the dude had plenty of potential, man. Just like I said, man, freaking drugs, dude.
Yeah, they suck.
It's a shame.
Mhm.
Very talented guy.
Drugs do suck, man.
Yep.
So I like to smoke some weed, so that's cool.
That's not a drug.
My number 9, he's pretty low on the list. He could have been a lot higher. I'm going to pick Robin Williams.
yeah,
Robin Williams was an amazing comic. He died too soon.
Yeah.
Depression sucks, man.
It's amazing. The happiest people seem to be the most depressed, man. It seems
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of comedians were kind of
Right.
depressed behind the scenes and off the stage.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to give you a PSA. If you're depressed, man, get help. We don't want to lose you people. We love you. We love everybody who watches us and anybody who doesn't watch us. Even if I don't like people, I'd like you. So just get help, man. And what's your number 8, Andy?
And just to go back to Robin Williams, that was such a shock.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. And
I liked it.
I think that Hollywood turned their back on him because he was a big hit in the 90s. He was in everything. And then out of nowhere, you didn't see him in anything. You know, it's like Hollywood kind of chewed him up and spit him out. And then, you know, he disappeared. And then until the news of his untimely death came out. That's really sad.
Well,
The
he had
amazing
a
part about. Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Well, he had a show on CBS, got
Yeah.
canceled after one season with Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Right.
Buffy the
Right.
Vampire. That show was fucking funny. And I think that put him over the edge when they canceled that show. Fuck you, CBS.
I
The
think-
amazing part of. Sorry, go ahead, Andy.
No, I think it was called Crazies or something like that.
Something like that. It was a good show.
I'm sorry.
All right.
were you-
I'm sorry. I'll comment on more on Robin Williams when he comes up on my list. 'Cause he's on my list.
Okay.
All right. Then we get to that was my number 9. Now we get to did
Number
I
8.
skip anybody?
No,
Okay.
no.
Number 8. Number 8, Andy. What's your number 8?
Yeah. I've seen him live in concert. This next one, I think he was great, and he had a TV show, but his stand-up was wonderful. George Lopez.
I
was
would
a-
have picked him.
He's a great stand-up comedian. He sold out the Toyota Center here in Houston, and my wife and I were up in the rafters, and it was a good time up there, man. It's
This
really
show was
weird.
funny too. This show was funny too.
Yeah, he had a really good show. He really had a good cast, and you know, it was just a good old-fashioned sitcom. You
Right.
know? And that's what was so great about it, you know. So that's my number 8 is George Lopez.
Nice. So what's your number 8, Charles?
I almost hate to put this guy so low on my list, but he's an absolute legend. Started out in the 60s. One of the biggest influential comics in the history of the game. Red Fox.
Yeah,
At my number 8.
I watched Sanford and Son, but I never seen any of his stand up because I was thinking about putting him
Oh,
on
it's
there.
great.
I need
Oh,
to check him out.
Yeah, me too. I have to check that out.
I
too.
love Sanford and Son.
it's
That's all I
usually-
know him. That's all I know him from.
Yeah, I never seen
usually
his
black
stand
and
up.
white footage, but man, he was great.
He was like a big influence of Richard Pryor.
Yeah. He's gonna come pop up on some of the other guys on my list down the road here. That's why I kind of hate to put him that low, but he's the one of those original gangsters, as they say
Right.
in
He
comedy.
was.
Richard Pryor and a lot of people took what he did to the next level, but he was a great stand-up comedian.
Does he sound like Fred Sanford kind of
Yeah.
attitude on this? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Fred Sanford ruled?
Fred Sanford was. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Look into some Red Fox. It's great.
Red Fox. I love Sanford. Some dun, 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 dun,
Who
dun,
Yeah, who doesn't? I mean, it's all-time classic. So.
Oh yeah, easily. Again, he was just so good on it, and it seems like the best sitcoms are done by comedians who started to do sitcoms.
Yeah, speaking of sitcom, George Lopez is going to do a new one with his daughter. I heard.
Huh.
I liked his last one. It was on TBS. It was pretty good. They canceled it. But so what's your number 8, Jerry?
My number 8 is Sam Kinison. The only comedian I've ever seen live, man.
Oh, wow.
He was funny as hell. I mean, when that guy talks, you listen. He's got a preacher's voice, man. He was born with that gift. It's just fun. I always enjoyed his comedy, man. It was raunchy, but it was intelligent at the same time. I enjoyed his Wild Thing video he did in the 80s. That was cool.
Yeah, you know that video with Slash falling down in the box? That was real.
Yeah, oh, really?
He was fucked up. Yeah. I was seeing something on that. Slash was fucked up and he fell in that box on accident. He wasn't.
Yeah, it seems like I'm coming up with the dead comics, but it's just a shame, man. All these good comedians are dead now. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
I don't know
really.
how
I got a
long
lot
Sam-
of alive comics that are coming up.
I don't know how long Sam would have lasted. I think he probably would have, I don't know, maybe worn out his welcome in the comedy world because it was kind of, I don't think it was like they could last 20, 25 years. But from the years that he was active, it's fucking amazing comedy.
Yeah.
He would be, what's the word I'm looking for? He just wouldn't be accepted nowadays, I don't think. You know?
He would have been like an Andrew Dice Clay that kind of faded.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
But man, when he was on top, he was on fire, man. Like I said, he was the only comedian I've ever seen live, man, and it was a great show. They're like
Are you
$12 too.
Are you watching a football game, Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay, did you see that preview for Quantum Leap where it shows him he leaped
No, I
into Joe
didn't.
Montana?
Uh-uh.
He leaped into Joe Montana before a game. He's in this putting on his
Oh,
helmet.
really?
Yeah. Like, damn.
Now I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I hope that's just not a false ad.
Right.
You know, yeah, but that you're right about that guy, man. It sucks. But then we get to my number 8. Only lady I picked on here, and I don't really care for her, but I love her in comedy. Love her in movies. Whoopi Goldberg.
She's funny. She's a good actress too.
What was that thing they did with Robin Williams and Billy
Comic
Crystal?
Relief.
Comic
Comic
Relief.
Relief. That was awesome. Yeah.
They were
that was awesome.
amazing together on that show.
Oh yeah. I
Shit, I
remember.
forgot
it was
Billy
a big
Crystal.
deal when
Damn.
it would come out.
Oh,
It was a big
Well,
deal.
I don't think I did, but we'll wait till my list comes up.
And she
Oh,
was
Whoopi-
awesome in
Yeah.
Star Trek too. If there's Star Trek nerds out there.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg, you need to get out of politics and just start going back to comedy, man.
Oh, here it is. Here's the Montana thing.
Oh, you saw it?
And I'm behind you, I think.
Oh, you're behind me. That looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Then we get to number 7. What's your number 7, Andy?
Yeah, I almost bought a Whoopi Goldberg cassette this past weekend of her stand-up, and I left it behind. My number 7 is we've all heard of one-man shows. Well, this is a two-man show. Cheech and Chong from the
Nice.
70s. They really it was more than stand-up. It was more like a two-man. It was like they would make scenes on stage, and, and they would play out to these things. So it was way ahead of anybody's time because I haven't heard anyone else do this.
Nope.
The way
They're
that,
the ones who started the drug comedy, man. That made it cool.
yeah. But
You
it
wouldn't
was-
have Days of Confused. You wouldn't have Half Baked. You wouldn't have How High or fucking any drug culture movies without
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong up and
Right.
or
yeah.
their albums.
But they were really pretty good stuff from beginning to end. Well, in fact, I think this is their debut one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
I need
pretty
to get
cool.
some Cheech and Chong on vinyl. I have the CD of Cheech and Chong's greatest hit where they're both smoking a joint on it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I got about 3 vinyls, and it's pretty cool because there's one that has music, and I kid you not, George Harrison is on there. Carole King is on there. I mean,
Carole
they were
King.
really in
That's
the
an odd
middle of the counterculture back there in the mid 70s in LA. They were it, and they spread themselves out to different types of entertainment. So I know that a lot of times people think of marijuana when they think of Cheech and Chong, and rightfully so, but they were also a lot more than that. So Cheech and Chong made my list at number, I guess we're at 6, right? We're 7.
Guys ever heard their let's make a dope deal skit?
Oh yeah.
That's
Hey
classic.
Bob. Hey Bob. So when did you go? When did
It's
you drop
Officer
out?
O'Malley from the FBI. You're busted.
You're busted. But I like no, he goes, well, I heard a Black Sabbath record and I saw God, man. Like I wasted
Classic
because
shit.
I got them coming up later. But what's your number 7, Charles?
My number 7 is definitely a comic that would not have made it today. Yeah, he passed away, and he's the greatest put down asshole comic in the history of the game, Don Rickles.
He was an
I
asshole.
almost picked him too.
The greatest asshole put down
Oh yeah.
hard ass dude ever in the game. So
Yeah, you don't want to have a front row seat with Don Rickles, that's for sure.
No.
Now, every time Don Rickles was on those roasts, man, he turned that place up.
Brutal. I
Upside,
thought those Dean Martin roasts, man, were great too, man. That was good TV
You
too.
see these people on Facebook getting hurt on little comments. Just think if
Right.
Don Rickles is on
Oh
Facebook.
shit.
My God, they'd be fucking crying their eyes out.
There would be.
My God, these little babies on Facebook. I'm just there to make you laugh, man. Stop taking me too fucking serious. It's Mark.
Yeah.
I'm not serious. The only one I fucking go off on is Gavin Newsom. That's it. But fucking A. So what's your number 7, Jerry?
My number 7, he started a good trend in the 90s and early 2000s with the Southern country type of comedy. Jeff Foxworthy, man.
I didn't even think of picking him.
He was just hilarious, man. You might be a redneck. Those were classics, man. I mean,
They are. He makes
And
me
the
laugh.
show that Larry the Cable Guy and he was a guy that drinks all the time. I can't remember his name right now.
Ron White.
Yeah, Ronnie White. They were fucking awesome together, man. I mean,
I'm out of drink.
yeah, it was just good shit. I enjoyed his comedy, and his show was kind of so, but yeah, that's my pick for that one. I think he definitely deserves a spot to be on.
Well,
He's earned
guys, I'm gonna give you my number 7. I'm gonna take a piss and get a little refill here. My number 7 is Billy fucking Crystal.
Yeah, I just said, damn, I forgot about him.
Who? You ever watch the fucking Academy Awards with Billy Crystal coming out as Hannibal Lecter?
I don't remember that, but I know he was awesome.
They
hosting
brought him
that.
out with the mask and they wheeled him out, dude, as Hannibal Lecter. My God, he is the best. Besides my number 1, I'm not going to tell you my number 1 is who used to host the Academy Awards. Billy Crystal is one of the best all-time hosts of the
Oh,
Academy
you just gave it
Awards.
away.
Who? You don't know who it is?
Yeah, I do. Said
No,
you
you
used to
don't.
do the Academy Awards. I know exactly who it is.
No, you
Let me guess.
fucking don't.
Let me guess when you come to it.
Okay.
Underrated mimic too. He's a good imitator. He did great Howard Cosell, does great Muhammad Ali.
Fernando Lamas.
Right, he's
I am
great. I
Fernando.
make my list, but he's great.
Saturday Night Live. Remember him and Joe Piscopo doing? You ever put a nail up your nose? Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts, man. That really hurts. He goes, I hate it when I put a nail up my nose. You know, Billy Crystal's my number 7. I'm gonna take a piss and get a refill. So we go for number 6. Andy, let me know what your number 6 is. So then I'm gonna go. I wanna know
Okay,
yours.
well, I'll just wait for you to come back.
All right, then I'm gonna pause it.
Pause it.
Yeah, it paused.
Oh, there's a Guns N' Roses. I didn't see that one.
All right, man. So Billy Crystal's my number 7. So what's your number 6, Andy?
My number 6, he too had a really good sitcom called Everybody Hates Chris. Chris Rock. Love
picked him.
comedy, funny as hell. He really went to the jugular quite a bit. I don't like his movies that much at all. I think he kind
You
of
didn't like CB4?
well, I did like CB4.
Oh, come on. CB4 rules.
Yeah, CB4 was funny, but it was more
Straight
of a
out of low cash.
but,
His funniest scene, I'm sorry, was in Beverly Hills Cop when he was the
Ooh,
car
I don't know.
person guy.
Yeah. or
He
I'm
goes,
gonna
he's
I
get,
also
don't
in
know.
Lethal Weapon
I get
4.
$5
I'm
for
gonna get-
cars,
I'm
$10
gonna get
for
you
trucks.
sucker.
Lethal
gonna
Weapon
get
4. I'm going to
sucker.
get you sucker was good too, man.
yeah,
How much
there he
for the
was.
order ribs?
Remember, you guys ever seen New Jack City?
Yes.
Yeah, Pookie. Pookie.
Pookie, yeah.
All right. Go
Daddy,
ahead,
help me,
Andy.
I'm
Sorry
gonna
for interrupting
die.
you, man. We love this person. We
No,
love it.
but like when I'm gonna get you sucker, fuck the cut, just pour it in my hand.
CB4 is an unrated fucking Chris Rock movie. Everybody needs to see straight out of low
That's
cash.
great. Oh, what was his real name? It was like the like one of the artists.
I don't remember his name, but he took somebody gangster's name, was in
MC
jail, and the gangster
Gusto.
came out and tried to kill him.
MC Gusto.
MC Gusto.
It was Charlie Murphy in jail and all that. It was great. Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, CB4. But his stand-up was really good, man. Chris Rock is one of my favorites. He's so funny, and I really like to see his stuff. You know, if you go to like Tubi TV, there's so much stand-up comedy on Tubi, which is free. You know, just type in Chris Rock, whatever comedian, and it'll pop up. And right now, I'm in the middle of watching JoJo Dancer, Your Life Is Calling, that Richard Pryor movie.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. I'm in the middle of that one right now. But yeah, right now, Chris Rock is my number 6.
Dang. I didn't know the Dodgers had a day off today. Fucked up. But the thing is, Will Smith don't like Chris Rock that much. That's not one of his
I don't
favorite
like Will
comedians.
Smith that much.
I love Will Smith, man. I love fucking his movies, man. I love Will. I love that movie. He just played the fucking dad at shit where he won Academy Award where he slapped Chris Rock. But
The Serena Williams movie. or
yeah,
whatever.
that's cool. I think Serena Williams is hot. I don't know.
She's
I
She'd
like
kick
that-
your ass.
I
She'd
like
kick
that
your ass.
badunkadunk and her boobies. She's
Yeah.
married to a white guy, so I would have had a chance
Oh,
back
really?
in the day. man.
Huh. But the last Will Smith movie I saw was Independence Day. That was the last one.
You didn't
Wow.
see the zombie one?
It's been a long time.
You didn't see the zombie? What was the
Yeah,
zombie one?
the little
I Am Legend.
I Am
or
Legend. You
something
didn't
like
see
that.
I Am Legend?
No,
Yeah,
I was just about to ask
Ooh.
what zombie one. No,
Watch I Am Legend.
yeah, I'm not that
You
much
didn't
of-
see Men in Black?
No, I didn't see Men in Black 1 or 2.
What?
You didn't see Suicide Squad?
You didn't see Suicide Squad?
I didn't see.
Well, come on, Men in Black.
I never saw Men in Black.
Andy.
He made
You
some
like
good
Tommy
stuff.
Lee Jones?
Yes, I know who Tommy Lee
You know
Jones is.
you like Tommy Lee Jones, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, those two together is magic.
Yeah, it is.
You need to watch him. You need to watch Men in Black 1, 2, 3. And the
Oh, there's a
last
third one?
there's
Jesus Christ.
There's
three of
four
them.
of
They're
them.
so good.
Or
There's
three,
four of
there's four of
And
them.
then they tried to make one with Chris Hemsworth, which was good.
Haven't seen it yet.
It's good. I own it. But you need to see MIB 1 and 3 are the best.
I probably won't.
Rosario Dawson is in the second one.
I'm sorry.
Dude, you need to see MI.
Rosario Dawson.
You need to see MI Black. You need to see. Just watch Men in Black 1. Please
Don't
watch it.
worry, Andy.
I'll
Don't
try.
worry,
I'll
Andy.
try.
Yeah, but don't worry, Andy. That's Mark's gimmick. He always will tell you, you need to deep
Do
dive on
you
it.
like MI? Do you like Men in Black, Charles?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So fuck off.
I even liked Wild Wild West.
Ooh, that's the one I
That was horrible. That was
Yes.
fucking horrible.
It was
And I
really
love
bad.
Kevin Kline.
Just joking.
Yeah,
That
I
was
love
horrible.
When a
Dave
Kevin
was
Kline
really
movie
good.
can't
I like
do
it.
good, there's a
I
problem.
liked Hancock.
Hancock was great. You never seen Hancock either? I forgot about. I own it on Blu-ray. That has Jason Bateman in it and fucking Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I like
Hancock rules, dude.
it. It was different.
Okay. All right, man. You need to see Hancock. But then we
I'm on
get
my
to
number
number
6.
6.
Yeah. It's
Can
my
we do your
turn.
number 6? It's your number 6, Charles.
Yeah. I hate to put this guy, we're starting to hit the area where, except for my number 1, they're all about tied, but I hate
Yeah.
to put this guy this low on my list. Because really, he might be one of my favorites ever. And that's the great Norm Macdonald.
Oh, I almost picked him. I love him so much.
I miss him so much when he passed last year.
He just
it's not
reminded
just
me of
stand
Dennis
up.
Miller.
It's not
Here's the
just
thing.
it's not just stand up. You can watch him do the talk show rounds and the story about the cat. Just look up the story about the cat. He did it on Conan O'Brien. He did it on David Letterman. It is hilarious. His show was hilarious. The deadpan humor, the voice, great comedian. And when he passed, that hurt me quite a bit, actually.
Did
'cause
you
I'm a big-
ever see his movie Screwed with Danny DeVito and Dave Chappelle?
Mhm.
And the other movie where he did the Revenge for Hire? There's a hooker in the trunk. There's a hooker in the trunk. God, Norm Macdonald rules, dude. I fucking almost, and now you just reminded me of Dennis Miller. Dennis
he
Miller
could have
ruled
He
too.
didn't make my
stand-up.
list. He was good.
He didn't make
Yeah.
my list. It's so hard. There's so many great
Yeah.
comedians.
Yeah.
I don't know any really. I only know Joey Coy. I should have put Joey Coy because he's the only one I seen live. Joey Coy is really good too. Just
He's got a Netflix special coming out tomorrow. I'm Joe Coy.
he is really hilarious live. I like Joey Coy. But what's your number 6, Jerry?
My number 6 is Robin Williams. Talked about him earlier. I mean, legend. And what was cool about Robin Williams is, I mean, he was a comedian and a joker. The guy could seriously act too. If you've ever seen Awakenings or even
Oh,
his role
God.
in Good Will Hunting, he was amazing.
Good Morning Vietnam.
And Good Will Hunting would have sucked without Robin Williams.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was worthy of that Academy
Dead
Award for that
Poet
role.
Society.
Dead Poet Society. I mean, the man was just talented. Man. Even it was an episode of Law and Order SVU. He played this really creepy guy, and he had a couple
Also-
movies, like
also
24-hour
ironically-
photo or whatever.
Yeah.
It was
1
really
hour
hard.
photo. That was
Also,
a big
ironically, Will Smith did not pull off the genie.
I
Robin
liked
Williams,
Aladdin.
No,
I
no,
liked
no,
Aladdin.
no.
I liked
That's
Aladdin.
a hard. That's tough to follow though.
Okay, but
Only
they
one
didn't
thing-
do any singing in that version, so that was fine.
It's hard to follow that role, man.
But yeah,
that was a,
Robin Williams ruled.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
Aladdin.
a world according to Garp, Moscow and the Hudson.
Moscow on the Huts was great.
Oh my
the
god,
Fisher King. Fisher
Yakov
King was good.
Yakov. What is it? Yakov Smirnoff?
Yakov Smirnoff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
I didn't care for him that much.
The world
What was, the
according
priest,
to
what, was
Garp.
that, what was that? What was that priest name that smoked? He was like a reverend or something.
Guido
Um,
Sarducci.
Guido.
Yeah, Guido Sarducci. Whatever happened to that guy?
Father
He was
Guido
kind of
Sarducci.
funny.
I don't know. He showed up on Saturday Night Live here and there.
He was in a Jefferson Starship video. That's the last I've heard.
Remember,
of him.
remember he was in Godfather 3 that was him.
He was?
Well, nobody remembers Godfather.
Yeah, he was
3,
in the beginning.
except
he was-
Andy Garcia was the best one in there.
Yeah, Guido Sarducci, whatever his real name is. I don't know his name. He didn't play Guido. He played I don't know. He was like an assistant to Michael. He was in the early part of the movie.
Oh
I don't
wow.
remember.
Press
I
get
don't
lost and all that stuff.
I have the box set.
So
I
I
got
Mark-
hardly ever watched 3.
Well,
there's
cool.
there's a director's cut of 3 out now that I didn't.
I heard
really-
it's still not as good.
I didn't know the difference, honestly.
Yeah,
didn't-
there's no difference to it. I heard it's not that
Yeah.
good. But so I get to my number 6, right? It's my turn.
Yeah.
Andy already brought them up. Cheech and fucking Chong, man.
Cheech and fucking Chong, man.
Cheech
Wow.
and fucking Chong. My God, one of the best
Emphatic.
comedy duos besides Crosby and Hope, besides Martin and Lewis. These were the fucking guys who fucking made Dave Chappelle's career.
Yep, absolutely.
Made any drug humor's career. Because this movie, Up in Smoke, wasn't, they didn't think it would make money. It fucking Stacy Keach.
Yeah,
Sergeant
Stacy
Stadenko,
Keach, yeah. Argent Stadenko.
The second
yep,
one where he
Stan.
turns into a lizard.
Yeah.
Fucking take their weed, you know.
What was
Okay.
Cheech's cousin's name or whatever? What was his character?
Strawberry?
I don't remember. It was like red or
Strawberry.
something.
Strawberry. It
red
was
or
that
something.
one dude, Strawberry. Remember he had the
Nah,
birthmark?
man, it was Cheech playing the same character, I thought.
No, his cousin
Cheech
in
playing
Up in Smoke, his cousin was Strawberry. Gonna
Oh, no,
go-
I'm talking about another movie. I think it might be Still Smoking or something.
okay. But
Okay,
that
I'm
was
on
what's
a
his
different
name?
page.
Tom Skerritt with
Yeah,
Strawberry.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the next movie, Jerry.
Next movie.
Still smoking, right?
Yeah, fucking Pee Wee
Or
Herman
next
was
movie.
in those
Yeah,
movies,
next
man.
The next movie.
Cheech and
Remember
Chong's next-
Pee Wee Herman was in those movies too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cheech and Chong, the best comedy duo of all fucking time.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
telling
debate that. You
You
can debate it, but
fucking
you'll lose.
if we did comedy duos, they'd be number 1. Just letting you know.
Maybe that'll be a future episode.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a future episode.
That'll be a tough 11 right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah, like
He's
11.
never
all right.
five.
My God. And then we get to
Al-
number 5.
Abbott
What's your,
Costello and him.
what's your number 5, Andy?
Mark and Jerry would be in that list. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're the best comedy duo of all time right there, man. We rule.
Mark and Lee.
Well, no, I would give
Might be
Ian
funny.
Watt. I know I give Roth Vieira and Ian Wally the best comedy duo of all time. I'd be number 2.
Yeah. I don't know. Mark and Lee, when you guys get to drinking.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
Just wait till tomorrow. Well, that'll come out in 7 weeks. We
Yeah.
got 2 episodes we're doing tomorrow, Charles.
Yeah, I know.
And Lee's being a bitch. I gotta pick the fucking song for fucking the babies because they don't like it. Spoiler alert.
If you can make 4.5 hour episode, you're definitely going to get a laugh out of that GNR episode for sure.
You guys should listen to that GNR episode, dude. We're drunk. We're fucking wasted by the end of that episode. Oh my God, we're drinking. All right. And then we get to your number 5, Andy.
My number 5, I had tickets to go see this guy in a small place. And then we were coming in from out of town. I just felt tired. I didn't feel like going. And it was Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, he was good.
He was so funny and so dirty. You wouldn't think of it, and he never stops for air. He just keeps going on and on and on. He goes on to the next story and he's got a show on XM on Comedy Legends. It's like a talk show. It's like a podcast talk show. Even though he's passed, they still play old episodes.
If you listen to Howard Stern at all, when he was on the Howard Stern show a few times, it was just, I would just be laughing. I couldn't even concentrate on the road when I'm driving listening to it. It was just so hilarious. Yeah, he was a great one, man.
Yeah, and his one-liners. I know that I don't mean to get dirty. If you need to edit this, go ahead.
No, dude, we're you can cuss all you want.
But Gilbert Godfrey, this is the bit he did. He said, a man goes into his son's room and goes, "Hey, son, how's it going?" "Oh, it's okay, Dad. I just had my first blowjob." "Oh, really, son? How was it?" "Tasted horrible."
Dude, we are fucking.
Tasted horrible, Dad.
What is that thing? We're rated X, dude.
No, man,
We're between R and X.
Before I
Except
get,
we don't have any boobies going on in here right now. Hey,
Mark
babe, where are you?
Mark might show his every now and then, but other than that,
You want
we're
me to show
booby
you my
free.
boobs? You know,
No,
I've done
no,
it
no,
before.
no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
okay.
But Gilbert Gottfried was just, I mean, he was
Yeah,
just
he was funny.
after another. He was great.
He was awesome. You
He was
know,
one of the best guests. He's one
Problem
of the best-
Child, that movie Problem Child with freaking John Ritter. Fucking, he was great.
He
in
was
that.
Oh yeah,
one of
that's
the
right.
best.
He was the adoption guy.
Yeah, he was great.
And
And freaking he played Affleck
yeah,
until he
And
got fired
Affleck.
from Affleck. And
And
then
he was
remember-
he was the original Geico lizard too. He was the very first one.
yeah.
Huh.
Gil
he was
Godfrey
also on an
ruled.
episode of Cosby Show.
And the
No, no,
Paris
when he-
Madden.
It's
You
hilarious.
know,
When he
I
get-
would have picked Bill Cosby as one of my top comedians, but he's a piece of shit, so I didn't pick him.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
went,
Oh, dude, I know Bill Cosby, but man, that Bill Cosby himself in the '80s, that movie he did was fucking hilarious. I can't stand him either now, but man,
He did
Yeah.
he did so wrong. But that's right. Gilbert Gottfried was on Aladdin.
Yep.
Like Charles was saying.
With
That's
Paris.
oh, dude, they're showing another Quantum Leap preview where he jumps into a heavy metal chick, blonde chick. Dude, this show's gonna rule, dude.
it'll probably be on here in a minute. Then
Oh my god, that ruled. Yeah, the Rams threw an interception. Okay. And then we get to your number 5, Charles.
You mentioned him earlier that he didn't make your list. He makes my list. I can still watch old footage of him on the Johnny Carson show and doing stand-up. Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't. Dude, I
Oh,
love
he was hilarious. He was great. Self-deferential humor. Just, no respect.
even Ladybugs was good, man.
And we're not, but we're not, in the movie. I mean, Caddyshack.
Come on.
this is the worst.
Caddyshack.
Oh, it looks good on you though.
This
Yeah, when
they
they put in that
this,
other
this
dude,
snake still got marks on it where the jockey was hitting it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
they put
baby,
that
baby.
other
Baby, I bet you
comedian
yourself
in the
before
Caddyshack
electricity,
too was
baby.
horrible. Jackie
You like
Mason,
it?
remember they replaced fucking Ronnie Dangerfield with
Yeah.
Jackie Mason?
Jackie
That's
Mason
horrible.
was, but Jackie Mason was a good comedian.
He was, but not in that movie.
No, that movie sucked. But
Yeah,
I mean,
It was bad.
I'll watch
was
it.
bad.
Dan
one of the
Aykroyd,
worst
Chevy Chase
ever.
are still on it. I watch
matter
it.
of fact, I rented that movie and it was the first time I rented a movie and did not finish it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's actually I did not like Dan Aykroyd's character in that. I thought he was irritating.
Did you ever
as hell
see
in that
Nothing
movie.
But Trouble?
That was funny though.
I hated that movie when it first came out, but then I watched it.
That
Later.
was
Oh,
funny.
this is hilarious.
I
And
never
then
knew that was
fucking
Dan,
Tupac in there and fucking.
I never even knew that was Dan Aykroyd at first until I watched it a couple of times.
Yeah.
He had so much
Demi
like, makeup
Moore
on.
fucking is hot. Even before she got the boob job, she was hot. I'm just
And
saying.
Demi Moore was always a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Sexy
fucking-
voice too, man.
Oh God, I love
Yeah,
Demi
with that
Moore.
smoky voice.
I would Demi her more.
Jeez. I'm sure she's thrilled, man, that she's.
I can't believe that she was married to Ashton Kutcher. That's crazy to me.
Touchdown Bills.
Britney Spears and Demi Moore are so excited.
What are you talking about? They're on the 40-yard line.
Oh, they just got a touchdown, dude. 30 to 10.
Damn, I'm far behind.
You're
I
far
was
behind.
actually, I was actually stopped for fucking my internet went out, so I'm probably about a couple minutes behind.
You should fast forward, dude.
Are they
They're
gonna
Oh,
give
it was
us
an
a-
inter-
They're killing the lambs, man.
It was an interception for a touchdown. I got
Fuck the lambs.
31 to
Cool.
10. Wow.
you.
31 to 10. This
With
is
9 minutes
amazing.
left.
I love
Anyway,
it.
where are we at?
We're on
Five.
number 5, right?
5.
Yeah.
What's your number 5, Jerry?
I agree with Charles Rodney, man. Fucking one of the funniest people ever. Discovered so many comics. Discovered Sam Kinison. I had 2 other people on my mind. I can't think of them now. God, I'm getting old. But anyway,
was on his show too.
he was just, and he was generous with his time too. He would put these people in front of him and not bitch about how much time they took up. He would let them have their time and not, he was just cool as fuck, man. And he's funny as hell, man. Like Ladybugs was funny, Caddyshack,
Back to school.
Back to School, man. Hilarious in that. I mean, there's an episode of him on the Carson show where he's just making everybody fucking bust up and laugh. It was just you can't be miserable or depressed around that guy. I guarantee you he'll make you happy.
Easy Money was another good movie.
Easy
Oh,
Money,
Easy Money,
yeah.
Joe Pesci. Oh, fuck yeah. Joe Pesci rules.
But yeah, that he is. Like I said, I think 5 is too high for him. He should be lower. But there's so many good ones, like Charles said.
Yeah.
I really don't even. These aren't really 1 through 5. These are just 5 of the best, in my opinion, coming up.
Yeah, man. I get to my number 5, Dave Chappelle. That guy don't give a fuck. He says what he wants. He does what he wants. He doesn't care about cancel culture, and cancel culture ain't canceling him because he fucking tells the truth. The motherfucking rules. You ever watch the Chappelle show?
Classic.
Of course.
Great show,
My
man.
favorite thing was Michael Rappaport, where they're in the fucking
Kinko's, yeah.
Kinko's thing, where they said the customer is always wrong. So I want to talk to the manager. I'm the manager. Everybody's the manager. My God. And fucking, I'm Prince, bitch.
I like the one that they do like it was like a rip off of The Real World. When that white guy
Yeah.
his dad gets stabbed.
Dave
I
Chappelle
think-
is amazing.
Yeah, the best skit on that I thought was the John Mayer one when they're saying white people can dance to the right music. That was fucking funny as hell.
John
man.
Mayer, you know, that dude could play fucking guitar. The fuck is music?
I like John Mayer, so you guys
Yeah,
kiss
you're
my
a
ass on
bitch.
that one.
You're like White Claw.
Fuck you. I wish I never admitted that.
You drink White Claw.
No, the
You
sad thing
and
about it
Chris
is,
Sinzak drink
No.
White Claw.
the sad part about it is I didn't just take a sip out. The fucking thing was empty next to my bed. So I finished it.
I'm
That's
just
even
saying,
worse.
I'm just saying when we go to Rocket Pot, you ain't drinking White Claw with me, bitch.
Oh, ain't no
I'll
fucking way. I'm
fucking throw
drinking
that
it.
shit away.
I don't remember if I like it or not. So
We're getting Evan Williams whiskey, and we're getting fucking crunk. That's it.
crunk.
Whatever. 90s shit. Whatever.
Just don't bring any the unfiltered stuff. That's not legal. here.
Crunked up, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna get crunk, man.
And guess what? I'll be there too.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're gonna get crunk with us, bitch.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking be Jerry, and you are gonna run around and steal everybody's mics.
Well, you two can
If-
go ahead and do that.
Lee
I'll
better
cheer
get
you
the
on.
fuck there. Yeah, but I'm gonna get a fucking shit on my. I'm gonna get like a camera and a mic. We're gonna record Mark and Jerry, and we're gonna record if Lee's there, we're recording freeform live shit for the video. I'm sad you're not going, Andy.
I know.
Yeah, it
man.
would have been a blast meeting you, man.
Yeah,
It
it would have
really
been a
sounds
blast.
like
man.
a lot of fun every time y'all talk about it.
Yeah, I wish
There's
you would
always
go.
next year too, man.
Yeah, there's always
It's the
fun.
first
hopefully-
year I'm
hopefully.
going. It's the first year Jerry's going. It's the first year Charles is going. So, but
Hopefully 2024 might be a little bit different for me.
I ain't going as a podcaster. I'm going as a fucking fan. I'm gonna fuck up. I'm going to the podcast mixer. I'm going to the. You know it's $10 to buy. If we go to the comedy show, it's only $10. We could buy the comedy show.
I don't know about that, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Depends
we
on-
just go back and get drunk with your sister.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, she wants to go. She wants to go too, Michi. So we'll have to work something out.
Yeah, I gotta hug your sister. I love her.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
I
Anyway, where
love
we
you,
at?
Amy. I love you, Amy.
I just said Rodney, so it's Mark's turn, right?
You know,
Yeah.
you need to still help me
No, he
with
said
the movie,
Chappelle.
the movies
said
and
Chappelle.
TV
Oh, yeah,
classics,
and-
the movies and TV classics, fucking movie, fucking group. You haven't helped me in fucking months.
Dude, she's
Yeah.
working like 10, 12 hours a day, man.
I know, I'm working too, but she needs to help me with that shit. I'm the one putting up the fucking wallpapers and shit. She used to do that. She stopped. I'm
You need to
pissed.
get your wife in here one day just and say, how the hell did you let him get away with doing all these shows every night? Let me know how you do it because I want to learn how to do it.
She's, you know,
You're
me,
always on doing a show or something.
me, her, and Lee are going to do an episode of the rock and roll of the Freeform podcast on a Donny Osmond album because I'm going to see Donny Osmond in Vegas in November because my wife loves Donny Osmond.
And you freaking get on me about drinking a White Claw. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You got to do things for the wife, right?
That is true. Happy wife, happy life. That is
Yes,
so true.
exactly. She goes to
Yeah.
shit she doesn't want to see. She went to YNT and she loved it. So
Yeah.
fuck her. And we get to number 4. Andy, what's your number
Yeah,
4?
my number 4. Charles already hit on this one, but I was able to see him live here in Houston at where did he play? At Jones Hall, which is downtown. Talking about Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
This is a really good CD as well. It's called "This Is the Last Time I'm Going to Tell You." Also got a couple of books that he's written. I'm a big Jerry Seinfeld fan.
Does he still do stand up?
Huh?
Yeah.
Does he still do stand up?
Yeah, he does.
He did
But-
comedians
does he
in
still do
cars
it? Does he
getting
still do it?
coffee. Did you ever watch comedians in cars getting coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really cool.
it's really good. I like it. But I don't know when was the last time he's done stand up. But I don't know if he's still doing it or not. But
I guess technically he did stand up in every one of his episodes, if you think about it,
True.
yeah.
to introduce every episode.
Come on,
to it.
Kramer and George were the stars of that show.
Yeah, and the Elaine dance.
Elaine was cool. I love Elaine. You know, you got to get the sponge. Are you sponge worthy?
The dance was hilarious.
Sponge worthy. You know, I bought the sponge, but I got to make sure if they're sponge worthy to have sex with. I love that.
I think that show was just, I mean, every person on that show was perfect for their roles, even their side roles, was really great. But
The Soup Nazi will always be my favorite episode. That was just classic.
I have all the fucking seasons on DVD.
Look, Kenny Rogers roasters too.
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god, that
liked
was cool.
it. I
With the
liked that
light
place.
coming
I
in
ate
Kramer's room.
there. I
Yeah.
ate there and it was good food.
It was. It was.
Remember
I wish
that?
he just stayed around.
But remember when Kramer put butter on him to tan, and then Newman thought he was a turkey?
Yeah. And Newman was another great side character on there.
Oh my god,
really
he was great in Third
Hey,
Rock from the Sun.
Fernandez.
That guy. You
The
ever
what?
guys watch Third Rock from the Sun?
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
cop.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
But you're right there. All the side characters, even Elaine's boss, that guy's always been funny.
The guy eating candy bar with a knife and a fork.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Oh, it's fancy. We gotta eat a candy bar with a knife."
That when his date's chef didn't wash his hands coming out of the bathroom.
Freaking Nate Atchison, fucking Big Bushy is loving this Seinfeld talk right now. I love you, Nate. I bet you're not watching, bitch. You suck. Nate rules, dude.
I wouldn't
You know,
either, man. If I saw
I'm gonna
a cook-
tell you guys. I love Nate more than anybody. I love you, Jerry. I love you, Charles. I love you, Andy. But Nate
And not more than 8.
Nate is fucking rules for me. I love that motherfucker.
Well, you guys have something in common, that's for sure.
I love Nate. I love Nate. Because of the conservative shit.
That's not conservative shit, you guys. Never
No,
mind,
but
that's
I
different.
just love Nate because of his humor.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a good guy.
Motherfucker's funny as fuck. I
We
love
have a good
Metal
time.
Mike too. I love you, Metal Mike. Thank you for putting me on that metalstation.com. I love you, Andy. I love you, Jerry. Jerry, you and Nate are neck and neck. Just put you there. You and Jerry, you.
Well, when we go to the War Occupy, we'll whip it out in the parking lot. We'll see.
Oh
who's
fuck,
bigger
we'll
than-
whip it out. But fuck, they're gonna need a mic scope to see our shit. Fuck, they're gonna have to fucking have a fucking magnifying glass to see what we're putting out.
Dude,
We're gonna have to get hard first.
I
Well,
got
like
Daisy
George
Ridley on my
Costanza
phone,
said, "It's cold, man. It's cold."
I was in the
Oh.
pool. I was in the pool.
I was in the pool. All right,
Where the hell
so
are we at anyway?
we're number
We're
4,
four.
Andy. What's your number
With
4?
Charles. No, Charles number 4.
Yeah.
What's your number
Seinfeld.
4, Charles? No,
Yeah,
no, I haven't got to my number 4. What's your number 5, Charles?
We're at number 4.
No, we're on number 4,
Still
brother.
worried about.
Oh, what's your
Bowman.
number? Do your
Loving
number 4,
everybody.
Andy?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your number 4, Charles? I'm drunk. Sorry.
We might have another great classic Mark episode here, like the
Yeah.
Eric one. This
Oh
might be
no,
a
I'm
good
done.
one.
I haven't drank it. I drank it all.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I don't have a bottle in here.
My number 4 could probably
empty.
be number 1 for a lot of people, but he's my number 4. George Carlin.
Oh, nice.
fucking great. Brilliant observational humor. Makes you think,
Mhm.
usually. Another great talent we've lost, but tremendous. It still lives on. One of the golf.
God, he'd be having a fucking field day nowadays.
Fuck, yeah.
I would
Bill
love,
and Ted's
We'll have
Excellent
to say
Adventure,
that.
man. Come on.
Oh man.
I would love to hear what he would have to say.
I
Yeah.
would love it too.
My number 4 is the great Richard Pryor. Fucking brilliant, fucking smart, intelligent comic, man. I'm trying to remember where he got his start at. A lot of the African American comics came out of whatever it was. I can't remember what it was, but his movies are great. It's fucking stir crazy with Gene Wilder,
The Toy.
Brewster's Millions. I mean,
Love
all
it.
kinds of.
The
Just,
Toy.
yeah, the toy. That's a great one too. But man,
Even
they got,
Superman 3 was good.
well,
He was funny in that.
yeah,
Come on.
he probably saved a fucking turd. That's true.
Stir crazy.
We bad. But
Stir
yeah,
crazy.
that's I mean, Richard Pryor could easily be one, in my opinion. But like I said, this list is so good that I don't really say 5 through 1. I think they're all number ones, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, the guy. And thank you, Andy, by the way. You sent me an album, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And it was, I haven't listened to it yet, but I will. But that's my number 4.
So my number 4 is Eddie fucking Murphy.
Fucking Murphy.
Fucking Murphy.
We got Cheech and fucking Chong and this new guy, Eddie fucking Murphy. Wow.
Come on, fucking raw, dude. Raw. Fucking, he tells,
Boogie in the butt.
he says, Richard Pryor called me. And so Bill Cosby says, you don't need to cuss so
don't
much.
need- he was
And
like
then
using
Richard
his
Pryor
voice.
goes, tell fucking Bill Cosby to go to a fucking Coke and a smile.
Fuck up.
Eddie Murphy rules when he was fucking raw. Fucking
Now people are-
even fucking Scrubs. They
He has some-
wore
he has
the
some-
raw
he has some-
costume in the episode.
He has some bad movies though, but
Pluto Nash. is
Vampire
horrible.
in Brooklyn, that was terrible.
Bowfinger.
Vampire in Brooklyn was horrible.
Bowfinger. Haunted Mansion.
Daddy Daycare.
Haunted
was that-
Mansion. Daddy Daycare was okay.
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle was good.
No.
Nutty Professor was all right.
Nutty Professor ruled. Hercules.
That was
Hercules. Come on.
Good. Oh, wait a minute. Shrek.
Right, he was good in Shrek.
He was Donkey. What do you
He was
mean?
Donkey.
Oh, well,
The thing is with Eddie Murphy, he wanted to make movies that his kids could see.
yep.
So
That's why
Eddie
he
Murphy rules. I like Coming to America too. A lot of people didn't.
Well, that was bad.
I thought it was cool.
Love- Oh, I didn't like 2. No, not too much.
Part 1 was great.
I
Good
think
morning, my beautiful neighbors. Hey, fuck
I
you.
think I think Beverly Hills Cop 4 is gonna be great.
I think it's got the
They
it's
have
got
Taggart in there.
Taggart and Billy.
Billy, yeah.
Oh, dude, don't do that. Cool.
I think
close
it's gonna be
talker.
great. He wants to go out the way he came in.
I don't think you'll ever see another 48 Hours movie because him and Nick Nolte did not like each other.
Oh,
Those
really?
But,
movies are great. Another 48 hours, another 48 hours are great.
Trading Places.
Trading Places was amazing.
Oh, Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee
Now you're
Curtis.
talking.
You know, I was watching the Halloween movie the other day because I'm going to be on Damn Good Movie Memories with Brian Davis. And he said, I'm going to be on the Halloween episode. I'm not going to be drinking on his episode. I'm going to be sober for him. I watched the movie. I bought it in 4K. And I said, Jamie Lee Curtis looks better with short hair than any other woman I've ever seen. Her with long hair looks horrible.
I really did. She was on an episode of Battlestar Galactica, the very
Yeah.
original one. She was hot in that movie. Man.
God, she has great tits.
True
Good looking
Lies.
woman.
But her hair, she's the only one who could pull off short hair.
short hair.
And
'Cause
gray hair. I mean, she's aging naturally. That's what I love about her. We were talking about that last
awesome.
night, weren't we, Andy?
Yeah.
About how she's great. She's
About,
gracefully aging.
about natural
I'm
beauty.
glad she doesn't do that activity of yogurt no more.
Yeah, we were talking about Leah Remini last night. Man, she was such a
Leah
gorgeous
Remini,
woman.
I'd fuck
She
her.
was such a gorgeous woman, but it's just shit she's doing to her face, man. Just
Stop doing plastic surgery, people. It doesn't work.
I mean, it's
All
like
right,
she can't
so
even move the top of her mouth. Anyway, you're right.
Eddie
We're going off
Murphy's my
target.
number 4. So we
Um,
get to number 3. What's your number 3, Andy?
Yeah, my number 3, Charles touched on him, but George Carlin is my number 3. I also like to hear on XM app, they've got Carlin's Corner where
Yeah.
all George Carlin. It's really fantastic to hear. I really like the way that he wants people to think more for themselves, and I really dug that about him. And there was nobody else like him, and nobody else will be like him. Right in the state of where stand-up comedians are, it's like kind of not in a good place. You really have to watch what you have to say. The new Netflix specials out there, the comedians are not funny at all. But George Carlin, like we were just saying during Charles' turn, that I wish we can hear what he has to say about the goings on right now with society and stuff like
He'd
that.
have a 6-hour special, man.
Right.
And the thing about George Carlin is everybody thought he was more, against conservatives, but he bashed liberals just as hard too.
That's what I like about comedians when they go both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's right because both sides of the government screw you some way. So,
Oh God, yes.
But,
why do you think the missiles and bullets are shaped like dicks? But
Uh,
you're
George
right,
Carlin-
Andy. That's a good pick. Good pick.
so what's your number 3, Charles?
But yeah, somebody already touched on him. Absolute legend. The last 3 are for me, I would say. Richard Pryor. So
Yeah.
influential on so many comedians today. So is George Carlin. I mean, George Carlin was another one that he definitely influenced a lot of comedians today. And Richard Pryor is an all-time classic. Just listen to his albums. He'll be on the floor dying. I mean, he's just great. So he goes back to Red Fox. It was Red Fox, then Richard Pryor, and my last 2 will be tied into those guys as well. So
So
Richard
what's your
Pryor.
number 3, Cherry?
You mentioned him earlier, Dave Chappelle, man. I mean, the guy's just comic gold, in my opinion, man. His stand-ups are amazing. His show was one of the best comedy shows ever fucking written in history, in my opinion. The Charlie Murphy skits, everything
Oh my
on
God.
the fucking show was amazing.
I'm Prince, bitch. Crack. Where's the crack? Crack. Where's the
Tyrone
crack?
Tyrone Biggins, yeah.
yeah.
Then he played like a blind leader of the KKK.
Oh my God, that was amazing. He divorced his wife because she was
Didn't know he was black.
He was a black lover. I'm not gonna say the N word.
But man, the dude is just everything he does is freaking funny as hell, man. And it'd be cool to smoke a doobie with every night. too.
Oh fuck yeah! I would like some. Are you gonna bring some weed to the show?
I can't say that here, dude. It's illegal. But yes, I will.
Okay, thank you. Because I can't fly with it. So
I'll bring some code word cigarettes. Okay.
Good, thank you. Fuck Tennessee. Legalize that shit, bitches.
It'll happen soon here medicinally, I think. But as far as
Yeah.
recreationally, I don't think so.
And then we get to my number 3, which is George Carlin. What is it? What the 6 things you can't say on TV?
Yeah.
Shit,
Pussy, shit, fuck,
shit, fuck.
cock,
Cunt.
cunt.
Plus
close
him
enough.
in the fucking Bill and Ted movie.
Yeah, he was.
Rufus.
And then him and fucking Jay and Silent Bob strike back where he goes, you gotta suck dick.
Yeah. I'll take a
Get
shot in the mouth to get a free ride, no problem. Oh.
I can't wait.
Speaking,
for the
speaking
new-
of which, I'm kind of excited with the new Clerks movie coming out.
Me
Yeah.
too. I can't
Yeah.
wait till the new Clerks movie comes out. The last one, Clerks 2 was awesome.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. Dude.
Oh my god, with the donkey shit.
Yeah.
Did we get
Randall
your
is one of the greatest characters ever.
who?
Randall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
There's only,
supposed
there's
to
only
work
one
today.
return. There's only one return. That's of the Jedi, not of the King. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about Daisy Ridley. All right, let's get to your number
What
two.
the fuck is Stacey really got to do with any of that?
I don't know. You said
You're fucking wasted, dude.
I am fucking wasted.
Fucking Daisy Ridley. What the fuck did that come from?
I just want to fuck you with you. I don't know, Daisy Ridley. I don't know.
My number 2 is going to be the one and only Eddie Murphy.
Nice.
I liked Delirious better than Raw. On the
That was a
barbecue,
good movie too.
on the barbecue is one of the best. bits he
That's a
ever did.
fire.
That's a fire. You ain't cooking a Brontosaurus burger. This ain't cooking Flintstone.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Saturday Night Live with Eddie Murphy turned white?
Yes, it's hilarious.
Where he like went into a bank and the black guy couldn't get a loan and then he was white and they said, "How much you want?" And he kept handing out cash. And he said, "Remember when you see white guys, they might be black." Oh, go ahead.
Oh, going back to Dave Chappelle, that was another great skit. He made himself a white guy. He was fucking hilarious in that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Eddie rules.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy was great. His movies were so good, and his stand-up was great. But still, the barbecue is one of my favorites.
Even the
Boogie in
Golden
the Butt.
Child was good,
Yeah.
man.
So that's my number 2 is Eddie Murphy.
Like in Beverly Hills Cop 2, she could suck a garden ball, golf ball through garden hose. I love that fucking movie. I saw that in Tennessee, dude, when we were going on our way to Florida.
Dude, I always thought Bridget Nielsen was hot back then too.
Oh my
I
god,
don't know
she
why.
was hot. Now she's ugly. Oh my god. So what's your number 2, Charles?
The same thing. Eddie Murphy. And another thing that people forget about Eddie Murphy is maybe one of the greatest mimics ever. Imitators. Can do Michael Jackson, could do Elvis, could do that same show. I agree with Andy. I like Delirious a little bit better than Raw. And that whole thing about singers as well.
Yeah.
When he imitated James Brown, he imitated
The
Should
Elvis-
get in the hot tub. What made me sweat? What made me wet?
What really sucks is during COVID time, he was supposed to do a world stand-up tour and he was supposed to go
Yeah.
back old school Eddie.
Oh,
I've
Yeah,
really?
he said he wanted to go
Yeah.
back to stand up, yeah.
And I've heard nothing about that since.
Lost
Please,
steam.
Because he's
Please,
doing Beverly
please.
Hills Cop 4 now. so-
right. Please, Eddie, please, one time, do a tour. I'm there and bring back.
Exactly. You'll be my second
Oh,
comedian
I
I
would
ever
go
see
see
live.
Eddie live in a
Oh,
second.
he's just great. Phenomenal. When he's Eddie Murphy. The last funny grown-up movie he made was Life. And as far as being like old
I
school
like
Eddie.
Norbert.
Oh
That
god,
was-
it was
it
terrible.
wasn't- Yeah, I didn't like it, but
That
I
was
mean, like,
hilarious.
the
Oh
old
my
school
god, that
Eddie
was
Murphy.
terrible.
The old school
I like
Eddie Murphy
cheese,
was
man.
like-
Sorry.
That's cheese right there.
I like cheese.
But that's my number 2. I agree with Andy, Eddie Murphy.
So what's your number 2, Jerry?
I agree with you guys, man. Eddie, definitely, man. Dude, his return to Saturday Night Live was so epic because he was on the Weekend Update. They're trying to get him off the stage and he wouldn't go. You could just see him saying, "I'm not going to go," or shit like that. Eddie, he played by his own rules. Funny dude. I'm excited about Beverly Hills Cop 4. I can't wait. I like Beverly Hills Cop 3. I know a lot of people didn't like that movie, but I did. I like Boomerang too, so I like.
I like
some Eddie Murphy
Boomerang.
movies.
I like
But,
Norbert.
Boomerang was a good movie.
I like
agree.
Norbert. You guys don't like Norbert.
I agree with Andy and Delirious is probably a little bit better than Raw, but man, again, that's the apple and oranges thing. They're both hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie, come back, man. We need you. Make us laugh and forget about this fucking
Yo,
shit
Eddie.
world we live in.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're
the
showing
You're on our
scenes
show,
from
Eddie.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
For sure.
It looks great.
Hey, Eddie, we're
God,
inviting you on the
everything.
we're inviting you on the Mark and Jerry BS show, Eddie. So if you get this
Yeah.
Invitation, let us
Yeah,
know.
we ain't David Spade pissing you off, man. We love you, Eddie.
And we promise you, we won't take half. Just
We
come on.
won't we won't be dicks. We're gonna fucking lick your ass, Eddie Murphy.
Well,
What about all
Yeah,
that?
I mean,
Well, I
Mark
like,
thinks
I
that
fucking just tell him he's the
all the
greatest of all.
you can do that if you'd like.
I'll lick his ass if he came on the show. But I get to my number 2, which is Richard Pryor, who inspired Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's true.
Richard Pryor, man, fucking amazing fucking comedian. The Toy, fucking even Superman 3, he was fucking funny in.
Well,
I love him. His stand-up is so amazing. Fucking Saturday Night Live when he did the racist thing.
yeah.
That was the most fucking amazing thing that was on network television ever.
Yep.
Where he said, called him a cracker. You know, he said nigger. He fucking just went off.
We didn't endorse that word. It was just we're just repeating a skit
Remember
from Eddie
Eddie?
Murphy.
Remember Richard Pryor had his own NBC fucking variety show?
Yep.
He went
No, I don't
off
remember
on
that
one too.
actually.
He went off on that one too.
Wow.
He
He
didn't
really
take
did a
shit,
really
dude.
good skit about gun control.
Yeah,
Way ahead of its time.
way ahead of time.
Way ahead of
And
yeah.
fuck you, people in Memphis, fucking shooting people at random. Fuck you.
A lot
But,
of killing in the world. Is for sure.
That's my number 2. So what's your number 1, Andy?
I'm gonna show the slides here for my number 1. I got that one, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, Are You Serious? This is an odd one. Black Ben by Richard Pryor. This is the oddest album cover I've ever seen by anybody. This Richard
Damn.
Pryor. Also, what got me started with him was Live on the Sunset Strip.
Nice.
Richard Pryor is one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
Not just stand up, but his movies were really good
Yes.
as well. You know, because I was introduced to him by watching The Toy. I
The
thought
Toy,
was
amazing.
funniest thing.
Stir Crazy was the one that got me into.
Everything that he was in, I had to go see. My mother allowed it, and my mom allowed it, and also to have his comedy records, even though I was, you know, with all the bad language, and I was still, I wasn't even a teen yet when I was listening to him, because, you know, there was no harm in it, and I really think that expanded a lot of things for me that I think about. But you know, the different kind of characters that he would do on his records, like Redbone, and just the different things. And what was really great about him too, or Richard Pryor, was that he talked a lot about his own life. That's what's great about all these comedians too. They're not just jokes. I mean, they're so open about who they are, you know. And he was one that very strong about that. And so strong about it. I had posted something on my page when he was on the Johnny Carson show, and he had just came back. This was his comeback after he had accidentally burned himself, and the dude was cracking jokes about it.
Yeah.
You know, he almost died, and he was cracking up Johnny about it.
Yep.
You know, so props to Richard Pryor. He's so much more, and he's great. You know, I love him. So he's my number 1. And I watched Superman 3, I don't know how many times because of Richard Pryor.
Yep. The only thing that's like about Superman 3 is Gene Hackman wasn't in it.
Gene Hackman rules.
Gene
How are they
Hackman
They
rules.
wasted him on the next one though. I think the Superman 4 might have been
Superman
worse.
4 was cheesy as hell, but I liked it.
It was bad.
It
That was with the Bizarro Superman, right?
Yeah, that was cool. I like Bizarro Superman.
I
That's
prefer
terrible.
Bizarro Jerry.
It looked like it was made
The
with a
first 2
$100 budget.
Supermans are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 2 were
3
old.
and 4 were like, they're okay. Not
Yeah.
great.
Richard Donner didn't do them. That's why.
Yeah, because Richard Donner rules. Hey, the Rams lost 31-10.
Yeah.
Fuck
They
you,
look-
Rams!
They look bad too. They only scored a touchdown.
Oh, the
because of that
defense is
fumble.
horrible.
Yeah.
He got sacked like 5 or 6 times too.
Oh, yeah. And then what's your number 1, Charles?
I know he's been touched on, and he's not old school, and he's still alive, and he's just become bigger than just, I don't know. He still fights the good fight as far as cancel culture. He literally just filled up the stadium in my home area, Canton, Ohio, during the Hall of Fame week. He was at the Taylor Hawkins show. Dave Chappelle is my number one comedian of all time. I think he's taken everything to the next level. He's made millions upon millions with his Netflix stand-up routines, which are tremendous. The Chappelle Show, yes, that's my favorite
Classic.
skit. The Black White Supremacist is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And it was on the very first episode where he was like, we'll probably be canceled after this shit.
Yeah.
Hell no. He's just a legend. He's taken the things that George Carlin has done and Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and all these great comedians, and he's tremendous. And he's intelligent. He even does shows right now in his hometown of Yellow Springs, Ohio, in his backyard. There's waiting lists for almost a year to get to one of those shows. Could you imagine going to his backyard and just listen to him do stand-up? It'd be so
Wow.
cool.
It's amazing.
So,
Yeah,
number
he
one.
does all his own writing too for his show, and it might just be the best. What am I looking for? Comedy variety show type of deal that there ever was, in my opinion, man. I mean, it's just so fucking funny and so
Yeah.
well done. I mean, the
Yeah,
mud
it
butt
would've
one.
prior
The mud
prior
butt
to
one.
a couple years ago, it would have been Eddie, my number one, but
Right.
Chappelle, I think's passed him up in time.
Yeah, the one where they give the ribs, have trouble falling asleep, and you get this big ass thing of ribs, barbecued ribs.
Yeah.
Can cause mud butt.
Thanks,
It's fucking
ribs.
hilarious.
Or the one with beat my dick like it owes me money with the fake Sesame Street characters.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, Little John. When he was
So-
on Saturday Night Live too, when they did the
The Walking Dead
characters,
thing.
Walking Dead thing, it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Tyrone Biggins.
So
I like
Richard,
the skit when he got that job from a McDonald's. He thought he was all badass. Fool, you
Oh,
smell the hamburgers.
Cut
Tyrone,
off.
the
Whack
Tyrone
Arnold.
Biggins.
Cut
He was on
off.
that. He was on that. What was that show Joe Rogan used to host, where you do disgusting shit?
oh, that was like the one where
Fear
they ate
Factor.
bugs and shit.
Fear Factor. He had Tyrone
Fear
Biggins
Factor,
on that show.
yeah.
He's eating all the shit. Said love it. He won the show because he was doing all the gross shit. Fucking hilarious, man. Dude was a genius, man. Still is.
Still is. Still
So
is.
what's your number one, Jerry?
I'm surprised, man. This guy's the number one in you guys' list. Of course, you know who it is. George Carlin, man. He is the best. Indisputable, in my opinion, dude.
No,
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but man,
he's
the guy
great.
is
He's my
just
number 3, so he's great.
Probably the smartest, most intelligent comedian out there. He tells you the truth, and he tells it in such a funny, logical way, dude. It's fucking amazing. I still watch all his stand-ups. Even though I probably know every line to him,
Oh wow.
I still laugh at him. I mean, it's just fucking great. I mean, I liked him in Bill and Ted. I haven't liked him in Jersey Girl. I mean, the guy does everything good, man.
Jersey Girl. That's what he was in. That I thought.
Yeah. But yeah, in my opinion,
You know
man,
when he
there's
sucks
this-
the dick?
No, that was Bill and Ted. Or
Yeah.
not Bill and Ted, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, James Ball.
But in my opinion, there's nobody even close. And like we said earlier, the guy would have a 10-hour special right now with what's going on in the world, dude. I mean, just a fucking comic genius, legend, untouchable, number one, in my opinion.
He's my number 3, but I think you guys, if you guys ever go to San Diego, there's a statue of my number 1 with his comedy routine for the USO.
Bob Hope, I was right, guys.
Yeah, you were
Bob
right.
Hope. Bob Hope fucking rules.
Yeah, he was great.
How many specials has this guy had with his golf club? Sitting
Yep.
there talking to the troops.
And he did it
entertaining
in
our
his late.
troops
He did it until his late 90s, man. The guy
in
didn't
his
stop.
late 90s. The
Yeah.
guy was amazing.
Yeah, he was. Absolutely.
I think he's the all-time best. He inspired all these comedians that we talked about.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, if
was
I-
a rebel compared to all these comedians. What he could say back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. This guy inspired everybody.
He's from San Diego. I never knew that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
if you go to San Diego,
You're from Cleveland.
there's a freaking statue of Bob Hope, and they're playing his comedy
Actually
bits for
from
the
England.
troops around
He's
the
actually-
statue.
He's actually from England, but he was raised in Cleveland. But
Cleveland,
whatever.
Cleveland,
did
yes.
San
There's been
Diego.
some comedians from Cleveland. Who's been from Cleveland? Comedians. Shit, I can't. Oh, Drew Carey, I think, from Cleveland, ain't he?
Yeah,
Drew Carey, we touched on Tim Conway.
Tim Collins.
Um,
But I
Tim
think
Conway's from
Bob
Cleveland?
Bob Hope
Hope was
is
as well.
the god of comedians. That
I would have
guy,
appreciated
that guy
more.
could say shit sarcastically and get away with it back then.
I agree.
There were
with what
so
you're
many
saying.
censors around
If I
Bob
lived-
Hope.
If I lived back then, I would appreciate him more. You know what I mean? If I was growing up with him. But yeah, I can't argue with that choice. It's a good choice.
He is the sarcastic comedian of all time. And he had to use clean words.
Yeah,
He
he
would
did.
get around censors and just go off on people and they wouldn't notice.
If you can bring the house down without being dirty, man, you got something special.
Oh my God. Like I'm talking about, like I talked about Eddie Murphy, how freaking being, what's his name? Bill Cosby told Eddie Murphy, you don't have to be dirty. He told Richard Pryor, hey, Richard Pryor, Eddie, what's his name? Bill Cosby just told me, you don't have to be dirty, Eddie, to be funny. And then Richard Pryor told him to go have a Coke and a fucking smile.
Even though
So-
Bill Cosby's routine on that movie in the 80s, the stand-up movie about making the cake and stuff was.
Oh, I
hilarious.
love that. Bill Cosby himself, I think it was.
Dude,
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
sucks because he's an ass.
I know, and it was one of my
I love the
favorite.
Cosby Show.
Yeah.
He would have been in my top 11.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he
But
would have been.
he's a
mine, too.
POS. I
Yeah.
can't put a POS in my. I'm not woke. I'm just saying I can't handle somebody like that guy.
Shame,
man-
because it's another one that was funny without bad words and all that.
Yeah, I
They
think-
had to be that way back then. I mean, and it influenced the Looney Tunes cartoons. Those a
Bob
lot
Hope, dude,
of Andres.
He's an
Bob
innovator.
Hope type humor. And then
innovator.
I didn't put the guy on an honorable mention on my list, but another one that was great, because he didn't do stand up, was Groucho Marx. And if you
Groucho
watch
Marx
the
is
Marx
great, too.
Brothers,
I
You
even
watch
like
Marx-
talk to people. I said, "Did the Marx Brothers do stand up?" They go, "No, no one did."
yeah,
movies."
it's a shame. I mean, he did that the show This Is Your Life or whatever,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like that,
Yeah.
and it was
It was a game
kind of
show.
stand up-y, kind of, but he never did it. But he was hilarious too. And
The
was-
thing is that, like I said, I was part of a comedy troupe, and it was named after Duck Soup, the 1930s movie with the Marx Brothers.
Yeah.
It was called Duck Soup Comedy Troupe,
yeah,
which
Even
was
the
didn't
Three
make my
Stooges,
list
they
of
didn't do
that.
comedy. They didn't do stand up comedy. either.
no, but they were, yeah, they're all-time greats.
They're
I
all
love
time greats.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then we get to our bottom five. I'm going to go with you first, Andy. What's your bottom five?
my bottom five, I guess we'll call them bottom five, but Roseanne Barr is on there. Robin Williams was on my list as well. Let me see here. Jim Norton made my list. I wish he would have been in my top 11, but he got booted out. And Jim Gaffigan is
Yeah, he's
another
funny.
one that
I
is
like him.
pretty funny. And somebody that Mark had mentioned, and that is Sebastian Massolino. I
Yeah.
watched him also on Facebook. He's got
funny.
clips, and I follow him, and he's one that might throw in a bad word here and there, but not much at all. And he's pretty funny.
So do
Those
you
are
have
my-
a bottom five, Charles?
Bottom five.
Yes, I do. The first one, I don't know. He was more of a performance artist in live appearances, but I consider him a stand-up comic. Andy Kaufman,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have picked him.
first
I
of
like
my
him.
honorable mention. Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
I make him an honorable mention because he kind of was funny, then he just fizzled out. But when
Yeah.
he was on fire. Martin Lawrence.
Yes.
Another guy was great, and then he kind of fizzled out. Tim Allen, an underrated
Allen's very good.
stand-up comedian. If you actually watch some of his stand-up routines.
Yeah.
And my last one, just because he does a great Michael J. Fox impersonation, David Spade.
I love David Spade.
I always laugh at his stand-up routines. I thought he was good enough to make my honorable mention list.
Yeah.
So what's your
David
honorable
is-
mentions, Jerry?
Charles got Tim Allen, fucking great stand-up comedian. Gilbert Gottfried. I mentioned David Crow earlier. I know a lot of guys haven't heard of him, but if you heard his special Crooked Finger, I suggest you watch it. It's hilarious. I got to give a shout out to Joan Rivers, man.
Yeah.
Like her or hate her, man, she was amazing performer, and she annoyed some people, but I appreciated her humor. And there's a new girl who I think she's not eligible to make my list yet, but I love Nikki Glazer. I think she's hilarious. She's raunchy, and she's not afraid to talk about her sex life, and she's pretty cute too, so that kind of makes it easier. But
Did you guys ever see the Showtime special, The Comedy Store?
for hers,
There's a special on this episodes of The Comedy Store.
no, I haven't seen that
You
yet.
guys should watch that on Showtime. It's really fucking good.
And she's pretty hot too, so.
No, I'm talking about the Comedy Store documentary on Showtime. You guys should watch that.
Well, I'm talking about my honorable mention.
That's fine, but I'm saying
Ain't your
guys-
fucking turn yet, man. I'm just kidding.
no,
Go ahead,
but
Lisa.
you were
Watch it.
done,
Just watch
and I'm just saying watch the Comedy Store special on Showtime.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a fucking great shit.
You need to
Yes,
watch
sir.
it. Deep dive.
Okay,
gonna have to watch
my
it.
bottom five is Andrew Dice Clay, Roseanne Barr, Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, and Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans. I'm
Yeah.
happy. Crime doesn't.
Damon Wayans rules.
Yeah, he was really something.
He was something. Fucking Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
You got, like I said, you guys need to watch the Comedy Store documentary on fucking Showtime.
I've seen his stand-up. It's okay, but he got away from it. And
I'm
I love the when he puts the water in his mouth and acts like a dog and barks it, spits it all over.
and I
people.
have a sixth one, just the fucking Howie Mandel.
Yeah, he was good. He was good at stand up before he got
Oh
kind of.
my god, when he put the fucking balloon, the fucking thing over his head.
That plastic hand or whatever.
No, the glove
Latex
over his
glove,
Yeah,
and he was
hand
kicking.
glove.
latex glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Howie with the hair was funny.
Howie was cool, man.
I
Watch
like
that.
his cartoon.
Watch that movie with him and Ted Danson, the Blake Edwards movie. It was fucking
A,
great.
a fine mess.
A fine mess. Great
Yeah.
movie. But that was our top 11 comedians and our bottom 5. Rams lost. I'm happy. They got blown out too.
Yeah, they
That's
did.
awesome. And we want you guys to subscribe, share, and also we have our giveaway.
Yep.
The new Megadeth album. You need to
Really
share,
easy. Really easy.
tag us,
Yeah.
but you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel also, bitches.
2 seconds.
If you don't subscribe, you don't get it.
You
So
know,
the first
John-
20 we'll put next week. We'll have a freaking giveaway, a drawing for you guys
Yep.
for this new album. It's unopened. I will not open it because I'm getting my copy of the Sammy Hagar bonus track and the Dead Kennedys truck out song. That's fucking great. But
Yeah,
I want
next
to
week-
thank you, Andy Rodriguez.
Hold on, one
but-
more thing. What? One
Okay,
more
one more
thing.
thing. Go ahead.
Next week we'll be doing an Ozzy Osbourne record, his solo career. We're going to be doing not top 11, but what would be the greatest Ozzy album? We put 11 songs together. We have a fun time doing that, so looking forward to that one.
But we also need Andy to pimp his shit.
Yeah, I got a surprise coming up on Wednesday, or I'm going to be surprised. I'm going to do the first episode. Well, no, a new segment called Guest Choice. And what Guest Choice is going to be a guest will pick an album that we're going to talk about. track by track. And I went ahead and I asked Al Horta to do the first pick, and he should be getting to me to let me know which album he's going to pick, because I don't even know yet. So, and I hope it's something I've never heard, because I want to stretch it out.
Yeah, that's always fun.
And I just wanted him to tell me a little bit early so that just in case it's something I don't know, so I can go ahead and listen and look into it and stuff like
Right.
that. So I'll post which album it's going to be and see if y'all want to be on that. But that'll be next Wednesday. And then the Wednesday after that will be the 21st. And I'm going to be doing the ranking of Pearl Jam albums.
Hey, I want to be in a Pearl Jam album thing.
Okay, you got it.
I will be on that. Fuck my wife.
Yeah, I'll be
I will
gone.
do that fucking Pearl Jam shit.
Damn, I'll be gone that week. So I won't be
Yeah,
able to-
fuck you, Jerry. You don't like Pearl Jam. But Charles, man, Mr. Drummer Pete Best of Oasis. What's up, brother?
Camping.
Oh man,
Nah, we got
he'll
what?
be on. He's like the fucking third member of this fucking podcast, and a third member of Freeform, and a third member of Lee's podcast. So
Which he
the
only has
fucker's
him.
everywhere. He's a
Yeah.
fucking whore. We love him.
Yeah.
We love you, Charles.
Tension hound. So,
All right, man. So let's get
All right,
the fuck
gentlemen.
out of here. We need you guys to share this so you get this and tag us in your share. And you have to subscribe to the YouTube episodes, the podcast.
Yep.
Mark and Jerry BS sessions on YouTube. If you don't subscribe, you don't win.
Hey,
And it's
so
a good one.
so if I unsubscribe and then subscribe again, can I be put in the running?
No, guests aren't. I already put guest and rat salad.
Dude, that's half of our
members are
fucking.
not
That's half of
admitted.
our subscribers, man.
Well, Wayne Noon of Rat Salad is pissed. He did win the Ghostbusters Blu-ray. But let's get the fuck out of here, man.
All right.
Thank you guys and have a good night, man.
Thanks.
Later.
All right,
Thanks.
bye.